Sunday lights, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, let's hear that cheer. In the north, the grind runs deep. Steelers wave the black and gold, no sleep. Bengals roar and Browns ignite. Ravens fly under primetime lights. Jets take flight, Bills bring fire. Dolphins dive, Pats don't tire. From New York snow to Miami heat, delay calls every play so sweet. Titans thunder, Texans burn. Jags on the rise with every turn. Colts stampede on Sunday stage. Every snap fuels the rage. Broncos ride, the Raiders roll. Chiefs keep climbing toward the goal. Chargers spark the Cali sky. Dr. Delay's mic is riding high. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Black and gold, we bleed that pride. Steel City hearts electrified. Terrible towels in the air tonight. Pittsburgh's power under Sunday light. Here we go. Packers frozen, Lions roar. Vikings and Bears want one more score. From Lambeau chills to soldier fights. Delays calling through the nights. Eagles fly, the Giants stand tall. Cowboys charge, Redskins ball. Sunday buzzing, fans online. NFL chaos, it's game time. Falcons fly and Bucks set sail. Saints march on, Panthers wail. From Atlanta down to the Bay, we bring the noise every play. Niners grind and Seahawks soar. Cardinals reload, Rams one more. From Cali sun to desert nights, Dr. Delay's voice lights up the fights. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Here we go. Steelers. Here we go.
All right, guys, we are ready for some football. How's it going, everyone? I, of course, am Dr. Delay, and tonight we have some Thursday night football for you as the Buffalo Bills take on the Houston Texans. The Buffalo Bills 7-3, whereas the Houston Texans are 5-5. Texans actually start off the season not so great, but they fought their way back to 5-5, so it could be a very interesting game tonight, despite no C.J. Stroud. We'll see what will happen. The Bills, I believe they lost last year. Josh Allen played pretty terrible last year, 9 for 30, I believe, 126 yards a pick. It was not a pretty game, so maybe the Texans defense can keep the Texans in the game. Their Texans offense not so great, but the defense has been legit. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Randy, good to see you again. George, how's it going? Thank you for always being here, sir. I really do appreciate you. Jerry, good to see you. Yeah, I'm ready for football, for a good game tonight for sure. Hopefully the Texans at least makes this game watchable. Oh, no, I think they will. I think they can. I don't know if they will, but I think they can. And your streams are always awesome. I do appreciate it. Again, I appreciate the kind words, guys, as we'll go ahead and look at the how the teams have gotten here. That's not what I want to show. I want to see this. So we'll go ahead and switch again. I'm still working on this thing, where it's all different. All right, as you can see, again, the Bills start off the year really good. They won their first 4, beating Baltimore 41-40, beating the Jets, beating the Dolphins. They beat the Saints. Then they went on a little losing streak, not winning a game for a few weeks, actually, because of the bye week. Losing to the Patriots at home, which was kind of a shock. Losing to Atlanta. And then, of course, they had the bye. Came back and dominated the Panthers, and they beat the Chiefs. That was a big game. Then they lost to Miami seemingly out of nowhere. But, again, it's a little, I don't know, Buffalo has struggled to play there in the past. And then, of course, they beat Tampa Bay last week. And, Josh Allen had 6 touchdowns. That was a very good performance. And, of course, again, looking for a bounce-back performance tonight. And then for the home team, the Texans, again, a team that started off so terrible. They lost 14-9. Again, they lost to the Tampa Bay 2019, lost to Jacksonville. And then, of course, they shut out Tennessee. And then they dominate the Ravens. Of course, that was without Lamar, but that's still very impressive, holding an NFL team to 10 points and then putting up 44. So very, very impressive. And then they had the bye, lost to Seattle. And then they beat the Niners, losing to Denver. And then, of course, they're on a 2-game winning streak with Jacksonville and Tennessee. So, Jacksonville's not too bad. Jacksonville's actually not too bad at all this year. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm very excited to see how this game will go. Will it be a defensive struggle? Both defenses aren't too bad. Or will the Bills pull away and just dominate? I guess that's going to be the question. So we're about 2 or 3 minutes away from kickoff. I guess I could show the AFC. Let's see if I can pull that up. I didn't really have that. I should have had that ready. That's on me, folks. That's on me. Let me go ahead and NFL playoff picture. That's a shame. That's a disgusting act. I am Randy Moss in a Green Bay end zone right now. That was a disgusting act, not having all this stuff ready for you. As you can see, again, the Broncos. This is kind of weird. The AFC is really weird this year. Broncos, Patriots, Colts. Again, it's kind of like it was in the 2000s, but I guess this would be 2005. The Broncos are really good with Jake Plummer. The Bills, again, they have the 5 seed, the top wild card spot. And again, the Patriots just keep winning. And then the Texans, they're on the bubble. They are right there. So right now, they are about a game behind Jacksonville. I believe they would have the tiebreaker currently. I believe that, again, they play Jacksonville once more. So I don't know why the Texans logo looks like that, but that's what it looks like. So I don't know. Ben pulling for the Bills. There we go. As an ex-linebacker, I'm hoping to watch a good defense play tonight. Oh, I'm assuming, yeah, I think it can be a very good defensive battle. Bears at number 3. I know. I can't believe it either. Look at the NFC here. It is kind of, I'm telling you, it's a different year. And I don't know. I want to give them credit. I want to give these teams credit. But there's just, I don't know. I just don't know if I can. I just don't know if I can say that these are good teams or great teams. There really aren't many great teams. I don't know if there is a great team in the NFL this year, to be honest. I don't know. So, that kind of gives us hope if you're like, you're tired of the Chiefs, you're tired of the Patriots, you're tired of whatever it is, that it could be anybody. Of course, the Patriots, again, they've been bad for a few years now, but now they're looking really good. So, I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see. In the end, will the established teams win out in the end? Probably, like the Chiefs and Bills. Or maybe this is a year that says, nope, that's over. You wouldn't be surprised the Texans pulled this off. Yeah, it was close. I was back and forth on that. I wouldn't be surprised either. I feel like the Bills are going to have turnovers today. They could. All right, we are about ready for this one, as there is the kickoff, and that is fielded at the 2. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, breaking a tackle, but not really, actually, as he's wrapped up at the 22. That was the Houston Texans on the return. They're wearing their battle red, I guess, red chrome helmets, red jersey, red pants. Not really a fan of all red. I really don't like if it's all anything, unless it's white and black. That is pretty much it. If it's all blue, hate it. If it's all green, hate it. If it's all anything, I'm just not a fan. I just think it looks tacky. I don't know. All right, 1st and 10 for Davis Mills. He's in the shotgun as he rolls to his left on the RPO, throws, and it's dropped by the tight end. Who was that? I can't even tell you who that was. I don't even know. Is that Conklin? I don't know. I see a lot of... No, that was Stover. Okay, I'm not familiar with him at all. Let's see. I don't even have... Let's see. Let's get all this stuff here. So the Texans, they are 0-1 when I cover a game for them. The Bills are 1-0. Philly starting to roll. Yeah, their offense, though, looks a little weird. Give me the Texans. Denny's going with the Texans. All right, we'll see. 2nd and 10. Mills is in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Mills hands it off up the middle, and he's past the 25. Still moving his legs as he's tackled at the 28-yard line. Nice little gain there. I don't know if that's Marks. Not too sure. Again, I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to the Texans. That was Woody Marks. He's been all right this year, averaging 3.5 yards carry. Not really that great when you look at the numbers, but I've been told by Texans fans that, hey, this guy's pretty good. I guess I'm waiting to see if it can put out, statistically. As it's 3rd and 4, ball at the 28, they need to get to the 32 for a brand new set of downs. Mills in the shotgun. Mills takes a snap, looking over the middle, fires a floater down the right side, and it's a little bit overthrown. Incomplete pass intended for Higgins. Unable to connect there, and a 3-and-out for the Texans. That is not what you want. But maybe the defense is what's going to be forcing the turnovers and giving you a good field position. Now, there was a lot of contact between Tre'Davious White and Higgins, but no call. It's a lot of football to go, but Captain America Josh Allen will pull this out. Bills win. All right, Kevin. I like the confidence in the team. I think, again, the Bills, most people will probably think the Bills win this game, but who knows? Field at the 30, he's at the 35, and he's just going to run out of bounds at the 36. That was Shakir on the return. And there is a flag, apparently, already. Minute 05 has passed. I was wondering, there was no flag. But there it is. Holding on the return team. It's always like that. It's always a holding thing that just... I think that's the most common penalty. It's got to be now. It's got to be holding. I mean, that is the most common penalty. All right, Josh Allen entering the field. 2,400 yards, 18 touchdown passes. He also has 351 yards on the ground and 10 touchdown runs. So he has 28 total touchdowns. That's the most, of course, in the NFL. I mean, usually if you include passing touchdowns when it comes to touchdowns, it's going to probably win every single time, a quarterback. All right, 1st and 10 for Buffalo. The Bills, by the way, all white. White helmet, white jersey, white pants. Allen is under center, moving a receiver to his right. Now back he goes. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Now he's going again in motion. As Allen takes the snap, hands it off to Cook. He crosses the 20 and is brought down around the 23 for a gain of 4. Gain of 4 there for James Cook. He's been pretty good the past, I would say, 2 years, really. He's been emerging as one of the better running backs in the NFL. Of course, I think he got the extension this year, I want to say. I could be wrong on that. I could be. 2nd and 6 for Buffalo. Allen under center. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. That is Shakir. As Allen, play action, drops back, moving to his right. He's stepping up, throws. It is dropped by Knox, the tight end. Unable to hold on to it, and it falls incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 6 for the Bills. Watched a video today about, quarterbacks. A lot of quarterbacks now come out of college, and they're not used to lining up under center. And it really, of course that makes sense, but, of course how the college game goes. And I'll explain a little bit more on that later. I just thought it was a really neat video, and I'll kind of talk about it throughout the night. As Allen is in the shotgun, trips left, 2 receivers to the right by himself in the backfield. Allen drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It is caught at the 28. He needed to get to the 29. I don't really know where they're going to mark it. Referee doesn't really come in. He already threw the flag. Looks like it's going to be an ineligible man downfield. But pretty much continue. It's like, yeah, so these quarterbacks come in, like Baker, like Sam Darnold, like Daniel Jones, Jared Goff, they come in, they're always in the shotgun, and, they always struggle initially when they're under center. But as they learn more of how to drop back and pass, you see them move into the, under center. Then it looks like, so they're going to wave off the flag, and he's going to be short anyways. It looks like, I guess it was only a gain of 5. I don't know. I mean, he goes about 2 yards down the field, but then he runs backwards. But, yeah, so it's going to be 4th and 1, 4th and inches, and the offense stays on the field. So 4th and inches, and Allen is still on the field. 3 more days of enjoying being in first place. Hope your Steelers don't spoil that feeling. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to try to. One of us has to stay in first, I guess, of our respective division. Ravens are behind us. You guys have everyone else, I guess, the Packers and Lions. So, yeah, 4th and inches for Allen. They are going for it from their own 29 or 28 as Allen leaps over and gets the first down. Oh, my goodness. He just catapulted up, just diving up. As soon as he gets it, he extends up, kind of like that Tom Brady, going for it at the 4th and 1 or whatever. He would just jump up, get it, score, and then that was it. I mean, I felt like that was so unbeatable back in the day. Spaced out for a sec. Yeah, the Texans already punted. Is Coleman still benched? I've not really seen him so far. Not seeing him out there right now. As Allen is under center and he takes a snap, hands it off to Cook. He's dancing around, but the Texans wrap him up there pretty much after a gain of 1. Not much there for Cook. Hi, Doc. I'm back. Good job. Well, thank you. Good job already. As soon as you get here, you're saying good job. Thank you. I don't know if that's a genuine good job there. It's like, oh, I'm just assuming you're doing a good job. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Would have been funny if they would have stopped him. Oh, yeah. Would have been a interesting thing to look back on. But no, they got it. As it's 2nd and 9. Ball at the 21.5. Allen in the pistol. Drops back. Looking. Fires to his left. It's caught by Cook in the backfield. He makes a few guys miss, but then he's tripped up at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 2, and it's going to be 3rd and long for the Bills. But, yeah, no, pretty much those the quarterbacks came in a few years ago. They're having success now because now they know how to line up under center, go through the proper progression. So, I don't know, it's pretty neat. I mean, again, the college game completely different from the NFL game because, of course, the wider hash marks and the rules. Just the ineligible lineman down the field. It's such a huge difference maker in the college and NFL games. And more on that a little bit as Allen swings it out. It's a little screen here. It's at the 35, the 40. He gets the first down, pushed out of bounds across the 45-yard line. That is Johnson on the catch and run. And that is a Buffalo Bills first down. Not too sure who Johnson is. I guess I'm a casual now. Jeez, But, yeah, Johnson was wide open there. I mean, it was a little screen, and I guess they weren't really looking at him. So, a brand new set of downs for the Bills. And he crossed the it was Ty Johnson. Okay. 1st and 10 at the 46 as Allen is under center, sending a man in motion. Allen, play action, rolls to his left, throws. It's caught by Knox at the 50, and it's pushed out of bounds across the other 45. That's going to be close to a first down. Not quite. So a gain of 9 for Knox. This Texans run defense will be vital in keeping a close game. Oh, yes, you are correct. The defense in general. But, yeah, no, that is correct. If Cook gets going, it's over. I don't know if it's over, but it may be over. But you are correct. That's good analysis there. 2nd and inches as Allen is under center. Allen sending a man in motion as Allen play action, stepping up, throws over the middle. It is incomplete. That was Palmer, the intended target. That makes it 3rd and inches. Took tonight off. Okay. Get to enjoy the game. Or maybe for other reasons, but hopefully hopefully you enjoy the tonight. All right, 3rd and inches for the Bills. The Bills can beat the Steelers in the playoffs, but not the Chiefs. Yeah, I mean, everyone really John. I would say everybody can beat the Steelers. And then same thing with with the Chiefs. I would say that is the case as well. 3rd and inches. Allen under center, sending a man in motion. Allen hands it off to Cook. Cook is going to get the first down. He's got some space. Oh, he's at the 25, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. Right up the gut. It looks like, oh, that's going to be about a gain of a yard or two. And then he makes one guy miss, and then there's no one there. James Cook takes it the distance with a 45-yard run to open up the scoring. Wow. I mean, that was easy. Well, I mean, that's not good if you're trying to keep this thing close. And the spread only 3.5. I mean, everyone kind of expects, or at least Vegas expects, a close game. As there's the extra point, it's up, and he shanked it. It is no good. All right, 6-0 is your score. 9:11 left to go in the first quarter. Bills leading 6-0. Betting the big Bills on the Bills. Oh, I bet a lot of people are doing that. That helps your fantasy team. Nice. I do not have James Cook in any league. Guess I never just got him. Is it just me, or is it weird that when Lamar was running the ball a lot, they called him a running back, but they complimented Allen for doing the same thing? I could see where you're coming from. For me, the difference would be, it just felt like it was a lot of like RPO. Now, I'm not saying Allen doesn't do that, but that's really what the difference was. With Allen, they really try to make him a passer, But yeah, Allen, I mean, they're pretty much the same. They're very similar. I don't know about the same, but they're very similar. I mean, they really use their legs to their advantage. That's what makes them so much better. I mean, if you tried to make both of those guys just a pocket passer from the beginning, they would have struggled. They would have really struggled. Ouch. Yep. What is with all these extra missed points? I don't know. They could kick it from 60, but I guess the chip shot, they got nothing. Cook over 1,000 yards for the year rushing. Jeez. Yeah, he's been. Like I said, he's pretty good. He really keeps the offense going for the Bills. I mean, of course, again, there's Josh Allen, but I mean, it makes Allen's job easier when he is cooking. More shanks this year than the Shawshank Redemption movie. Never saw it. Probably never will. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, which is more of that traditional radio-style broadcast, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. And, of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. The chat and comment section here is very, very important to the channel. RPO or MTO, only those who shop at Sheets know the difference. I've only went once, and I've never bought anything. Went to use the bathroom. Bathrooms were disgusting. Hot take, if Jalen Milroe had a good coaching staff develop him as a passer, he'd be elite. I mean, I guess if he were to develop his passer 100%, yes. I don't know if that happens. But it was a really neat video. I have to share that somehow, what I saw. But like, it was really cool. It was really cool just diving deep into the game of, the differences between college, NFL, why a lot of college quarterbacks struggle coming out. Really interesting, and why it takes so long to develop those quarterbacks. Milroe has a great coaching staff. Look at Seattle this year. Yeah, that's true. They have good. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. He's definitely very raw in his passing as he fields it at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, spinning around at the 35, and brought down at the 41. That is Noel with the return, and that's a nice return Big return of the Texans, hopefully for them. They'll be able to take advantage again. Their offense has been the, iffy part. Shawshank is your favorite movie. Nice. Deuce Staley likes. Nice. Number 22. Deuce Staley. He was a good running back for a few years there in the early 2000s. First and 10 at the 41. Mills is under center. Receiver to left. Tight ends in tight to the right. They also have a fullback in there. Sending a man in motion as Mills hands it off. This is Marks. He's at the 45 and brought down at the 47. No, that is not Marks. That is Nick Chubb. It's good to see Chubb running. Really feel bad about, of course, again, was it on purpose? No. But Minka, of course, kind of ruined Chubb. And Chubb was a great running back. I really liked Chubb. He was one of the few Brown. I think he was the only Brown I liked, really, whenever he was with Cleveland. Mills is under center once more. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Tight ends in tight to the right. As Chubb is standing like Ashton Jenney. As Mills hands it off to Chubb, and Chubb's at the 50. And he is just moving forward as he's brought down at the 47-yard line. That is a Houston Texans first down. Texans offense will really do anything but turn the ball over or punt, please. Yeah, that's a tough ask, but hey, we'll see. Trisk liked the end of the movie because it was over this guy. This guy, Trisk, is not a fan of the movie, I guess. I don't know. You're the one that brought it up, Trisk. First and 10 at the 47 as Mills is under center. And he will roll to his right. Mills on the run, throws. It is caught at the 37. That is Higgins with the catch, and that is a first down for the Texans. Well, they're going to mark it short. Thought he had it. Referee came in at the line. Then it seemed like he moved a little bit inside. That would be a little odd. Shador's the only Brown you like? Oh, okay, I'm not a Shador guy. We'll be covering Browns-Raiders, so I'm looking forward to the comment section that day. It's going to be a very toxic day, but hopefully the Steelers win. It'll make it a little bit easier. I'm actually going to mark them a little bit short, I guess. 2nd and inches. Yeah, that was interesting. Oh, no, they're not going to mark them short. Now it's a first down. Okay. That was weird. As Mills looks like he's in the shotgun, or no, he's not. He's under center. 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends in tight to the right. As Mills takes the snap, rolling to his right, steps up, looking, fires down the left side, almost intercepted. He had 2 receivers kind of free there, and he was aiming in the middle, I guess, where the defender was. And that falls incomplete. Bills got this one, says Lisa. Well, they probably will. Maybe. I mean, they are the favorite. But, any given day. Are the 2025 Texans just AFC North-South? Probably, yeah. I would agree with that take. I picked up the Browns defense for this week. Yeah, that's fair. Raiders have been playing, but pretty bad. As Mills is under center, sending a man in motion. Mills hands it off, cuts inside. He's at the 35, the 30. He's powering forward and brought down at the 26. That is Woody Marks, and that is another Houston Texans first down. How do you like C.J. Stroud proclaiming all glory and praise to be our Lord? I have no problem with that. I think that's a great thing, personally. I think that's a great thing. No problem with that at all, John. Bills defense, any good this year? They're all right. They're okay. Their run defense is pitiful. Okay, well, I guess the run defense is bad. I was under the impression that they are an okay defense as he hands it off down the right side. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, and brought down at the 6. And you're seeing that run defense look pitiful right here against Marks, as that is a 1st and goal opportunity for the Texans. So Goku, spot on analysis here. It was a pitch to Marks. Super Bowl Bills. I initially had that. But I don't know. We'll see. 1st and goal for the Texans as Mills is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right, sending a man in motion as Mills hands it off up the middle, and this time they go nowhere. I believe that is Rousseau. Rousseau, yes, the longtime linebacker there with the Bills. Bills defense is weak this year. All right, you guys are saying it's weak. I thought they were okay. I will say they're okay at best, I guess. Everyone else saying they're bad. They might be bad. I don't know. 2nd and goal, ball at the 6. Mills is in the shotgun. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Mills takes a snap. Looking to his right. Fires. It is incomplete. He missed Noel in the flat. Don't think he would have gone in there, but, I mean, would have made it a little interesting as the guy covering him was a few yards off him. And now it's third and goal. Red zone conversions, they are ranking 43%. So they score 43%, 43% of the time as far as touchdowns whenever they get inside the red zone. 3rd and goal at the 6. Mills in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Actually, no, it's trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right as Mills drops back. Looking to his left. Fires. It is incomplete. Pretty bad camera work, to be honest with you. That was terrible. But it's okay, as now it's 4th and goal, and the Texans will have to settle for 3. So, I mean, LOL, Derrick Henry had almost 200 yards against them. Not saying Henry is bad, but he has been productive with this bad O-line. Yeah. Who is Texans 77 round? Dang. I don't know. Not familiar. What's up, Jacob? Good to see you. Appreciate you for tuning in. All right, this is Fairbairn, or Fairbairn. Fairbairn, I thought it was Fairbairn. Here is the 24-yard attempt. It's up, it's good. Buffalo leading 6-3 over Houston with 4:32 left to go in the first quarter. They will step away. I, of course, will be right here. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, which is more of that traditional radio-style broadcast, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It's free to do so. Rodgers might play on Sunday. Yeah, I saw that. He might be able to make it. He did practice today, so I'm definitely hoping that he does, because I think he gives us the best opportunity for sure. It's not even close, but we'll see. Henry did his job, but not good enough, says Lisa. Are you talking about Derrick Henry, or I don't know. I haven't actually really covered much of the Ravens this year. I think it was only once now. Yeah, once. Need to cover them a little bit more. And, of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. The chat is a very big part of the channel. So make sure, again, to feel free to make your voice be heard. And I do, of course, have a poll. Feel free to vote on that one. Who wins tonight is the poll question. The Bills have 63% of you guys voting for them. The Texans at 37%. The Bills are a 3.5-point favorite. Not that I really care. Just thought I'd put that in there for you guys. The biggest comeback, biggest in history. Which one? Oh, are you talking about the Bills-Ravens? Yeah. What's up, Doc? How's it going? Chris, good to see you. Appreciate you, Chris, for stopping in. If you get too many subscribers, you'll get too many questions and comments. Yeah, no, I know. I won't be able to get to everybody in the future if this channel were to keep growing. But, I'll just try to go whenever I see him. I'll just answer when I see him pretty much. I predicted Rodgers would get hurt before Thanksgiving. I am not happy about being correct, but if he plays on Sunday, expect a pick 6 or a fumble 6. Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Thus, who far is the scariest good team in the NFL? Yeah, that's a tough one because, again, I don't think there's many that – there's really many – I mean, I guess I said there's no great teams. So as far as the good teams, who do I not want to face? realistically, in the playoffs, it's going to sound crazy, but like if I see the Chiefs in the playoffs, I'm thinking, okay, well, probably not going to win that one, whether it's refs or not. I mean, the Bills, similar again. The Bills are a good, solid team. Now, I will say in the NFC, as he fields it at the 1, hold on a second, he's fielded at the 10, he's at the 15, the 20. There's already a flag as he's brought down to the 22. The Rams are legit. The Eagles, I would say the Eagles, or no, the NFC has the better teams. Eagles, Rams, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Packers, Lions. I mean, there's a lot of really good teams in the NFC, but the AFC has the better quarterbacks. There's a holding against the Bills. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Yeah. I got you, Ravens, Henry. Nothing like the Broncos comeback. Yeah, that was pretty wild. 3-6. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you, Don, for checking in. So happy to have off tomorrow. Got to get the garage cleaned and ready for winter. Oof. All right, 1st and 10 here for Allen and the Bills. He's in the shotgun. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. As Allen takes the snap, hands it off to Cook. Cook steadying his way forward as he crosses the 15, brought down around the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Find that odd that they only have the Bills 3.5. I know they give the home team between 2 to 3.5, but I wonder what else is going on in the point spread. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Texans have been playing much better. They are 5-2 in their last 7 games. So maybe that is the case. And the Bills, again, they had that weird loss at Miami. So maybe that's in the bettor's heads. I don't know. 2nd and 4, Allen's a little swing pass out to Shakir. Shakir trying to break free, but cannot. As he's brought down, that's going to be a loss on the play. That is going to be a loss on the play. Maybe probably a loss of a yard if I had to guess. Now it's 3rd and 5. Steelers won't get past the Bills. You were probably correct. Like I said, when it comes to the playoffs, the Steelers, they don't know how to win. But with Rodgers, I think we have a chance because, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's the only reason we'd have a chance to win is because of the quarterback. And that's hopefully he's on, he's on it that day because he's also, Aaron Rodgers, he's struggled in the playoffs as well, especially later in his career. 3rd and 6 for the Bills. They're just highlighting Lassiter. I guess they weren't going to snap a... Yeah, I guess I should have known. So there is I guess that's a timeout Buffalo. Now McDermott's like, hey, is that timeout with us or is that y'all? Looks like Shakir took a shot at the end of the play. Concussion, maybe. So, yeah, Shakir's down. So, 3rd and 6 whenever we do return from the timeout. Road teams on Thursdays don't always show up. That's a good one. Playoffs, yeah. The playoffs. Don't talk about the playoffs. I'm going to talk about them. I just hope we can win a game. 3rd and 6. Buffalo. Actually, I don't know what they're doing. They're still just showing everything. Keon Coleman, he's inactive for the 2nd straight game. I know someone asked about that earlier. Yeah, so Coleman, he has been benched. 3rd and 6. Allen's in the shotgun. They need to get to the 22 for a brand new set of downs. They're at the 16. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. As Allen takes a snap, looking to his left. Now over the middle. Moving to his left is Allen. He's stepping up. Oh, and he is hit from behind. And Allen is in serious pain. Allen is in serious pain. Or he might be acting. I don't know. He's not happy. He is not feeling good. He did get a few yards there because he was tackled forward, but Allen is down. This would be huge. And the Bills, everyone's on a knee. How did it land? Oh, man. Hopefully it's not graphic. I don't think it's graphic, right? Can't be graphic. I think his helmet landed on his left hand. Oh, man. And again, he has a 250-pound guy landing on top of him in the helmet. Oh, my goodness. His helmet may have crushed his hand. Unbelievable. Hopefully he's okay. Allen is walking off the field. But, man, that's tough. Bills' performance depends on how much preparation they put in before each game. Well, you can make the argument for any other team. Must be a lot of bets on Shakir. Got to get him out of the game. Yeah. Is he all right? He's on the sideline now. But right now it looks like he's fine. Now it looks like he's okay. May have been all theatrics. But again, I would say the initial pain of the helmet landing on his left hand. I mean, that probably doesn't feel good. As that's punted and fair caught at the 34, and that's where Houston will take over with 2:40 left to go in the first quarter. Buffalo 6, Houston 3. We'll be right back. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Allen is fine. Allen is okay. He's a beast. Well, I would say he is a beast for sure. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe, folks, for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe to the channel. It is free to do so. It is free. You gotta go for that traditional radio-style broadcast. Look like it might have been more frustration than anything. Yeah, probably. You probably are correct. He was, he was reacting a little bit odd, though. I don't know. It was kind of weird. That's why I thought it might be serious, because he was moving his legs up and down. I don't know. That's something I would do if I was in serious pain, I guess. Hey, Doc. Just wanted to stop in and show you some support. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Laney. Thank you again for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hey, Doc. Saints have a chance Sunday. Yeah, I would say so. I think I may have actually picked them over the Falcons. I don't know if that means anything or not. But I would say that's something, I guess. I'm buying the Saints. No Penix, and I guess they're rolling with Cousins. I don't know. But yeah, no, I would go with the Saints. If Allen got a concussion, that would be bad. Yeah, it would be. I don't think it was his head, though. I think it was more of his, I think his helmet landed on his left hand. Like the face mask landed on his left hand. And again, like he had a 250-pound linebacker on top of him, too. So I bet that did not feel good initially. I think the Saints have a pretty good chance Sunday, in my opinion. You picked them, yeah. But yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, appreciate the support, guys. I really do appreciate the subscribers of this channel. Hey, not sure if it's just me, but I can't see your subscriber totals anymore on my phone. What is up with that? Plus, the like button is no longer on the left side. It is on the right side. Well, I don't know. I don't really look at that. Yeah, I guess you don't really see that anymore. Oh, well. Everyone left me. No more subs, folks. It's all good. All right, we're back here in Houston. Again, it is 6-3, Buffalo leading over the Texans. The Texans have the ball at their own 34 whenever we do get on the field. Allen seems to be okay. He's holding his hand, but I guess they're holding each other, I guess. 1st and 10 at the 34. Mills is under center. Receiver left, receiver to the right. As Mills takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. He's at the 35 and brought down at the 37. That is a gain of 3. Not too sure if that was Marks or Chubb. Looks like that was Chubb on the carry. Second and 7 coming up for the Texans. I don't think he's hurt. Just wasn't expecting that hit from behind. Yeah. I think that is correct. And again, I don't know. I saw the helmet land on his left hand. I feel like that hurt. Mills in the shotgun. Trips to left, 2 receivers to right. As Mills drops back, looking over the middle. Fires to his right. Oh, and he missed him. Wide open on the sideline. Incomplete. Oh, that's a tough one there. He missed him wide open. He was under duress, but Higgins was as free as can be, especially in the NFL. Oh, no. Oh, he made him. Oh, Higgins made his corner look silly. His corner was on his rear end. Notice subs gone too. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's rough. I'm back down to 0. 3rd and 6 ball at the 38 as Mills drops back looking, fires to his left. It is caught. Now, did he get the second foot? I don't think he did. And Higgins, did he make the catch? They're going to say he got the catch, but I don't think he did. I think he had his left foot out of bounds. I'm going to show the replay. There's one. Yeah, that's out of bounds. That's a bad... I don't know what the ref's looking at. This ain't college. All right. Well, yeah, that's going to be an incomplete pass, and they're going to have to punt now. Click the description. Nice, nice. It tells you there. That's cool. I did not know that. Thank you. Oh, yeah. You'd hate to be a Texans fan? Yeah. No, it's. I'm sure it's not fun. Most of the Texans fans, because I live in the east part of the state of Texas. Not many Texans fans over here until the Saints magically were bad again. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, as there's the punt. And that is going to be bouncing at the 1. Bounces inside. Oh, what a punt. And the Bills are going to have this inside the 5. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 5, despite it not going to the 5. But, hey, that's a great punt regardless. Townsend sending it deep. That is a great punt. Bounced at the 1. Bounced again at the 1, and then it's... Wow, okay, maybe it did go to the 5. Fair play, fair play. What's up, Dr. Lady Man? Nah, man, Truder, you're the man. I appreciate you for tuning in. You have such a great defense, but an offense is abysmal. Hey, that's the life of a Steelers fan, really, or at least the past few years. Not necessarily this year. Or in the playoffs. The playoffs also, the defense looks like trash. It's been looking like bad. It's looked bad. Honestly, if I'm being fair, it also hasn't looked great, even in the Cowher era. If I'm being honest. But, you know, it is what it is. 1st and 10 for the Bills as they're at their own 5. As Allen is under center, Cook in the backfield, receiver to left, tight ends in tight. Sending a man in motion, Allen hands it off to Cook. Cook bouncing it outside, but not really as much as you'd think, as he gets only a yard. Try to cut inside there. I don't know for what reason. Maybe I guess that's where he thought he'd get the most yards. I felt like if he kept going outside, would have done well there. It is what it is. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Bills. You the man? No, that is not necessarily the case. Appreciate it, though. I am just a man. 2nd and 9, ball at the 6 as Allen is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, trips to the right. Now we're going to motion Cook inside. So now it's only 1 receiver to the left as Allen drops back. Looking to his left, fires to his left. It's caught at the 23. He's at the 25 and brought down at the 28. That is, I believe that's Gabe Davis, right? I mean, he was as free as can be there. The corner was watching him the whole way. It seemed like it. The corner just watching him make the catch. Lassiter on the coverage. Okay, well, it's just a good move there. So, yeah, brand new set of downs for the Bills. Steelers not make the playoffs if they lose to the Ravens once. Maybe, probably. Yeah, you're probably right. Allen under center as he hands it off to Cook. He's at the 30 and brought down at the 34-yard line. That is a gain of 6, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. The Bills leading 6-3 over the Texans. So 6-3. They'll step away. I, of course, will be right here. Big play. Oh, yeah. Bills got Davis. Yep. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do. I call games. So again, if you like this style that's more of a traditional radio style broadcast, make sure again to hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. It is free. I know that word subscribe is very misleading. I don't like the word myself. It should be following. But yeah, make sure again to subscribe to the channel. I don't recall Allen ever being injured or being out. You were, I don't know. Ooh. Let me look that up. I'm kind of curious as well. I mean, I know he missed time early in his career, but I think that was because he was not benched, but just not starting. Yeah, no, he hasn't. No, I mean, 16, 16, 17, 16. Maybe he sat the last week of 2022. I don't know. But yeah, 17, 17, and 10. Yep. For the most part, he's been pretty healthy. He has been pretty healthy. I don't recall. Yes, you do. Well, again, I try. I appreciate it, Lisa. Thank you again for the kind words, folks. Again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. The chat is a very big part of the channel. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lane. But yeah, again, feel free to chat about whatever you like for the most part. I need to put that in there. For the most part, you can chat about whatever you like. And again, I do have a poll. Feel free to let me know who you think is going to win tonight's game. The Bills with 72% of the votes. The Texans with 28%. Allen can't be stopped. He can't. Unless he plays the Dolphins in Miami. Then there's some conversation there about being stopped or not. But yes. No, he looked really good last week. Looked really good. May have to put this here. Should be on the right side. Man, this is a long commercial. Bills will win. We'll see. Next Friday is going to be the Thursday prime game. Again, so what I'm going to try to do for Thanksgiving is do 2 streams. More on that in a sec, as Allen is under center. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left, as Allen takes the snap, and he rolls to his right on the play action, fires, it is caught at the 35. He's at the 40, fighting for yards, and is slung out of bounds at the 41-yard line. I believe that is Knox on the catch. Dolphins got away with that one. Never again. Yeah. Eating dinner while watching you commentate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the goal is to pretty much do the first game, Lions and Packers, and then I'll step away and I'll have, of course I'll go, hang out with the family, and then I'll come back here and then call that night game, Bengals and the Ravens. So that is the goal for Thanksgiving, is Allen hands it off to Cook. Cook bouncing it outside. He's at the 45, the 50, and he just walks out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Nice run there by James Cook, as he is cooking. He's got to be around 70 yards at this point. 75 yards. Yeah, very good stuff. When are you going to do the game stream? Dude, I was going to do it yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday, and I was going to do it yesterday, but some technical difficulties stopped it. I was so upset, but it is what it is. But it'll happen soon, I promise. I'm looking out again for the future of the channel, as Allen is going to swing it out. It's caught by... Actually, I don't know who this is. This isn't Shakir. That's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. That is more. Al Michaels said Shakir, and that was not Shakir. The Patriots might be the top team in the AFC. I mean, record says yes. Yeah, I guess, but do I really think that, though? Do I really think I'm afraid of the Patriots? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not just saying that because, the Steelers beat them. I don't know. The Steelers got lucky. Forced 5 turnovers, won by 1 score. That was a terrible game for the Steelers. I just struggle to picture, do I really fear going and playing the Patriots in the playoffs. Now, in Foxborough, it's a different question, especially with Brady. That was always like, oh, man. That was always tough. 2nd and 13, ball at the 48. Allen drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It is caught at the 37, dropped immediately. That is a gain of 11. That is Palmer on the catch, and that makes it 3rd and manageable for the Bills. Happy belated birthday. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, happy birthday. Thank you. Yep, I'm old, and of course I say that. I know that makes some of you guys cringe because I'm well aware that some of you guys are older than me. But yeah, no, I turned 29. Oh my gosh, that is scary. And this is what I'm doing. But hey, this is fun. I really enjoy this. 3rd and 3, ball at the 38. Allen under center, receiver left, 2 receivers to the right as Allen play action throws. It is caught at the 38. Shakir extending but can't get there. That's going to be a gain of 1, not a loss. Or they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. And it looks like they may be keeping the offense on the field. Pats lost to the Raiders. They did. They lost. The Patriots have lost to the Raiders and the Steelers. And, I mean, again, that's not why I think, I mean, everyone has a bad day. And again, they've looked really good. Look at their wins. I don't know, though. There's something about, I don't know if I can take the Patriots seriously. 4th and 2 at the 37. They're going for it. They need to get to the 35 as Allen drops back. Someone moved early. No call. Allen floats it. It is caught at the 20. Brought down at the 15. Wow, I really felt like Deion Dawkins moved early there, but no call. I'd like to see the replay. Wow, I don't know. That's so close. That is so close. I mean, and they didn't really show a genuine replay there. So it's going to be inside the 15, 1st and 10 at the 14. Allen sending a man in motion as he hands it off, and he is thumped. Johnson is thumped. That's a loss of 3 on the play. Settle, Jr. telling him to settle down. Just a baby? I guess so. I guess so. Happy birthday. Appreciate it, Vince. Appreciate it. Probably the nicest thing a Browns fan has ever said to me. Just wait till you hit 30, then everything's... I don't want to even... I mean, everything's hurting now. Everything hurts now. That's partly my doing. I just turned 45, so now I'm really out. No. 2nd and 12, ball at the 16. Allen is in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Allen drops back, looking to his right. Pump fakes. Now he's trying to escape, but he cannot. And it's down. He goes. That is a sack. Will Anderson with the sack, and that is a huge loss. That'll make it 3rd and about 20. 3rd and 21 to be exact. And I appreciate Will Anderson because he starts, his numbers in the 50s. I'm tired of all the single digits. I am tired of all the single digits. You got an old soul. Well, yeah, when it comes to football, I do, definitely. Just in general, actually. I think I do have an old soul. False start. I thought it was a false start on that other one. Scripted, I don't know about that. Maybe, probably, I don't know. 3rd and 22. Allen in the shotgun, drops back, looking over the middle. He steps up, moving to his right as Allen pump fakes. He throws it. It is dropped at the 15. Though it really wouldn't have mattered anyway. Throw really wasn't that great, and Shakir probably would have been rocked. As Allen shows his frustration. Happy birthday. Appreciate it, Avery. Thank you again. Appreciate it. On the replay again, Allen just scrambling. There's no one open. No one coming free. Really good defense by the Texans. As this will be about a 43-yard attempt. Steelers, okay. Yeah, no, I know. We're average, I think we can be above average. I think we can be a good team. You won't hear me banging my chest on the Steelers. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. Looks like it's been all field goals, but that has not been the case. 9-3. Bills leading over the Texans with 9:35 left to go here in the second quarter. They will step away. I, of course, will stay right here. That's that dog from Bama. Shout out. Will Anderson. Oh, yeah, no, Will Anderson's good. Really good. Now the field goal is as what it was supposed to be. This guy. I guess so. Part of the script, I guess. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe, folks, for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, which is more of that traditional radio-style broadcast, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. I do this, I don't want to say every day, but, 6 days a week for the most part. Lately, it's been 5, but I'll be getting back into, more of that routine very, very soon. So I really do appreciate you guys for hanging out. Happy birthday. Oh, to be 29 again. That was before having 3 kids. 47 now. You're a young buck. I guess so. I appreciate it, Don. Thank you again. So you can't make an extra point, but you can make a 47-yarder. Yep. It was too easy of a kick. It was too easy of a kick. But yeah, no, definitely appreciate you guys. And again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. Again, I try to respond to as many people as I can. The chat is a very big part of the channel, so don't hesitate to, again, just chat away. Talk about football. I mean, again, we're all football fans here for the most part. Maybe you got a take. Maybe you got the take of the night that we'll be talking about for the rest of the night. Maybe you just want to talk football, talk about whatever you like football-wise, or, just in general, I guess, for the most part, again. Who are you a team of? Just let me know. Let me know. Again, I guess for the most part, I kind of know what some of you guys like. Coleman put no effort in on a key play a couple of weeks ago, which is why he was benched. Yeah. I did not know that, to be honest. But, yeah, no, he's missed, I guess, his second game in a row. Star Strider, I should just bet kicker props from now on the Thursdays. Well, I don't know. You got to do what's best for you, I don't really know too much about the betting world. It's a baseball score. Yeah, well, he actually missed an extra point. That's why. But then again, it's only the second quarter, so there's still plenty of scoring to be had, one would assume. Now, if the game ended 9-3, then I will be, in about 2 hours from now, I'd probably be depressed calling this game. I really would be. Unless it's a great defensive game. If it turns into that, then heck yeah. The Bills' next game is at the Steelers. So we play the Bills next week? Really? Wow. Wow. So we got the Bills next week. That is interesting. As there is the kickoff. Fielding at the 4. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20. And Noel is going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Playoff probabilities, 98% with the win for the Bills. With the loss, they fall to 87%. Now for the Texans, with the win, they move to 47% chance to make the playoffs. With the loss, it's 22%. He got benched because he was late to a team meeting. Yeah. I'll be 76th of January and bet I'm your oldest subscriber. Do we have any subscribers that are older than 76? Appreciate it, sir. Thank you again. 1st and 10 at the 23 as Mills is under center receiver to the left, receiver to the right. As Mills changes something, sending a man in motion, and Mills drops back, looking to his right, fires. It is caught at the 43. Collins breaking. Well, I shouldn't say breaking a tackle, trucking a guy at the 45, brought down at the 47. That's a first down for the Texans. L.C. Greenwood, a Hall of Fame semifinalist. Nice. Nice. If you have more people watching, the odds that more people watch or accidentally watch, listen to commercials, the more money you earn. Yes. Yes. That is, yeah. It makes me sound like I'm doing this for money. I mean, essentially, yes, in a way, if I want to make this a career. But yeah, more clicks than yes. Coleman is doing okay. He's going to get better. We'll see. He's got to get on the field. As Mills drops back. It looks like that's a busted play, but Mills is going to turn it for a gain of 4, and he actually did this as soon as he was brought down. He's like, heck yeah. He got a gain of 4 out of that. And there is a flag, and Mills is now holding or, wiping something off his eye. It might be a face mask. Of course, the Bills get 3 extra games to rest before going to Pittsburgh. Yeah, I guess that is kind of a bummer. 58, okay. If only the Ravens would bench number 77, Daniel Filelli. Not familiar with him, but I've heard their offensive line is terrible. And yes, that is a face mask. So that 4-yard run by Mills turns into a 15-yard play. Again, that looked like a busted play. He went back to hand the ball off, and no one was there. So he just went straight up the middle and got 4 yards. Very impressive by Mills. Unfortunately, it won't show up on the stat sheet. Or will it? Oh, it will. Oh, it will. Look at that. Okay, I was wrong. What am I talking about? I don't know. I'm a bot, like these bots here. As it's 1st and 10 at the 33, Mills is under center. As he tosses to Noel. He's at the 40, the 35, the 30, and he's brought down at the 28. Watch a few commercials. No, you can skip them. It's okay. You don't have to watch commercials. Honestly, it's not a big deal. From what I gather, don't worry about it. Like, just, you can skip them because I still get money from that. Like, you know, it's like if it's like a 15-1, you can skip after 5 seconds, skip it. I get a little bit from the 5 seconds. It's not a big deal. Money will come, I believe, as far as ad revenue. I think, again, this is something that is growing and very happy with as Mills floats it down the right side, and it is incomplete. Threw it into the back shoulder. And Chris is a member for 3 months. Wow, look at that. And same with Trisk. Oh, my gosh. You guys have been here forever. Appreciate you guys. Guys are legends. Again, he just threw it a little bit behind the receiver. And Higgins has been able to break free on some of these. As now 3rd and 5 for the Texans. They're at the 28. Mills in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Mills. It's a shovel pass up the middle. He's at the 25, brought down at the 24 as Bishop brings him down. That is a gain of 4. Oh, they're only going to give him 3. Is that a bad spot or is that a bad spot? No, it is a gain of 4. Okay. So 4th and 1. Looks like Ryan's going to keep the offense on the field. Interesting. 4th and 1. Mills is in the shotgun. Receiver to left, 2 receivers to the right. Sending a man in motion. That is Hutchinson. Mills takes the snap, hands it off. He powers forward. He's got the first down. Brought down at the 19. Gutsy call by the Texans. He was contacted about 2 yards in the backfield. I'm like, oh, man, that is not good. But he was able to just power forward. All that was all willpower by Marks there. Wow, great stuff by Marks to get the first down. You could become a millionaire like Whistling Diesel. I'm not familiar with who that is, but would be cool. They'll go for it. Yeah, they did. Feels like just yesterday I found your channel. Yep. Brewers Pirates, right? 1st and 10 as Mills drops back, looking, fires. It is incomplete. Mills again, just a little bit underthrown. If he leads these guys, I assure you, the Texans already have a score. Wow, that is unfortunate for the Texans. That was a great run. Oh, yeah, that was a great run there, Don. Going on 4th is the new thing since 2024. Yep. Yeehaw, good old Dr. Doom. I am yeehaw now. Man, I hope I don't sound like a country bumpkin here. 2nd and 10 is Mills rolling to his right. He steps up, fires. It is incomplete. Man, there's a flag on the play. Like, is that what you think like I sound like right here? I mean, I don't know. I don't think I sound like this. But, heck, who knows? There's a flag. Illegal contact. Defense. There's that ghost penalty that pops up every now and then. And that is a automatic first down. A little bit of laundry, yep. Brewers Pirates. Was it the 14-0 one or 10-0? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. I think it was that day where it was just like, wow, that was rough. All right, 1st and 10 for the Texans as Mills is under center as it's a toss. Oh, he's going back to pass. Now he's reversing field. Hutchinson reversing field. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5, and hit out of bounds around the 4. Hutchinson was going back to pass, but then he elected to tuck it, and he reversed field, doing a great job there. They may give him the first down. It's going to be close. Let's go. Texans and Louisiana underdogging in football tonight. There we go. Louisiana. Oh, that's right, the college. Second and 1, ball at the 4. Mills sending a man in motion as Mills hits a toss to Marks. Marks cuts inside and is going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's more of a reference to the Texans than a shot at you. Oh, no, you're good. No, you're good. That is fair, yeah. No, again, the Texans, I guess, are the local team. Again, I do live in Texas, so I am surrounded by the southern accent. So I'm assuming it has impacted me a little bit. You know, I've lived here, I guess, for, what, 17 years now. Jeez. I'm trying to keep the Pennsylvanian accent, but I don't think I really have it anymore. I don't think I have an accent. It's going to be 3rd and 1, and McDermott having a little word with the referee. I guess he's upset about something. I don't know. So 3rd and 1. The run game has worked really when they, again, Herb Street just said it, whenever they really run it inside. I'd be surprised if it was anything but that. Looks like they're going to add 15 seconds for some reason, so okay. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 1 at the 4. 17 years? Yeah, since well, I mean, I guess you can count the South Texas thing, yeah, but, you know, I don't really do that. I kind of block those 4 years out. 3rd and 1 as Mills is under center, and he hands it off to Marks up the middle. He's got the first down, brought down at the 2. He needed 1, he got 2, and that is a brand new set of downs for the Texans. It'll be 1st and goal coming up. Yeah, no, whenever it seems like, again, a run play up the middle, the Texans get what they need every single time. So Mills is in the shotgun. Mills, again, not doing that great at all. Receiver left, receivers to the right as Mills hands it off. This is Chubb trying to get there, and he cannot. As he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. East Texas, yep. Broncos and Chiefs game was one of the best this year, but also a flag fest. Yeah, I hate that. Looks like they're going to do hurry up here. Mills in the shotgun already. Receiver to left, 2 receivers to the right. Mills takes the snap. Play action, looking, fires. It is caught. Touchdown, Houston Texans. Christian Kirk, the longtime Jaguar. No, wait, no, he wasn't a longtime Jaguar. Was he the longtime Jaguar? Actually, I can't remember anymore. I know it was from Texas A&M. I feel like I remember him on the Cardinals, but I don't think that actually happened now that I'm thinking about it. I could be wrong. I may have come from a parallel Earth. I don't know. Regardless, it's a touchdown, Texans. They've just tied it up. As we await the extra point. Christian Kirk. Now I'm going to look up his stats after this. For this commercial break. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. Texans lead 10-9 with 3:47 left to go in the second quarter. Mills connects. Finally. Again, he has struggled a little bit. Throws have just been a little bit underthrown. But yeah. Cards. Oh, he was on the Cardinals. Okay. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, Cardinals and Jaguars. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Let's see. It's about time. Yeah, no kidding. I was born and raised in Huntsville, Alabama, and I don't have an accent. Nice, nice. Or, you know, if you Huntsville, Alabama, that's okay. Okay, yeah, that's northern. That's northern Alabama, correct? Pretty sure. Cardinals, Jaguars. Yeah, you can tell you're from Pennsylvania. Okay, all right. Kirk was a Cardinal. Yeah. All right, Houston, we don't have a problem right now. Right now, the keyword or keywords. Mills will lead them to victory. Is Stroud scared? I don't think he's scared. No. But yeah, Mills. It's been rough for him. But honestly, I mean, I don't know if he just leads the throws a little bit. I mean, it's a much different night for him. But yeah, it's been a little bit rough for him. But hey, you're winning. That's all that matters. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel. It is free. I know that subscribe word sounds terrible. I agree. I think it's stupid. They should really change it to following or followers because, yeah. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. Again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I really try to respond to as many comments as I can, as the chat is a very big part of the channel. Now that missed PAT will come back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It may. I don't know. They might go for 2 and make it. That's how they go. They just try to make up for it later. Northeast Alabama. Yeah, I think I've been there. I feel like I've been there. I think I was actually just there when I went up to Pennsylvania. Stopped in southern Tennessee. It's where my uncle lives. And yeah, I think we made a trip to Huntsville, Alabama. Don't have an accent. They all say that, even the Scots. I guess so. Whose wife, mother, sister, girlfriend is watching the Miss Universe pageant on Peacock? I don't know. Not me. Not anyone around here. All right, Fairbairn ready to kick things off. My wife is playing video games right now. She's playing video games. She said she would stream. I don't know if she is. I didn't get a notification. As there is the kickoff. Fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, and is out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That was Davis on the return. So the Bills, I mean, I don't know. I feel like all they really want to do is just kick a field goal. I mean, at minimum, that's all you really need to do. They'll get the ball to start the second half. 29 interceptions over the last 2 seasons. I'm assuming that's defense. They've allowed only 16 points a game, allowing 258 yards a game. No team in the Super Bowl era has led in both and have missed the playoffs. That is a very interesting stat there. As Allen is under center, 2 receivers to the right, receiver to the left is Allen. Play action, drops back, steps up, fires over the middle. It is tipped up the air, and it's intercepted. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, breaking a tackle, reversing field. He's at the 15, the 10, touchdown, Houston Texans. But there's a flag, and I guarantee you I know the block that's going to bring this back. Oh, my goodness, and it was, I don't know if it was necessary or not. Oh, what a play, and it might be wiped away. Wow. Personal foul. Blind side block. Yeah. It's going to be a first down for Houston, but yes, that is devastating. Again, the play action pass, Allen. Shazier couldn't make, or Shahir, I should say. Shahir, Shahir, tipped it up. And then a blind side block, wipes it away. But again, I mean, they still have possession. He went to Huntsville as a teenager to go to the NASA Space Center. We have pictures the year you saw. Okay, I don't remember that one. That's cool. Born in Wisconsin, I got an accent. Nice. Home of NASA, Rocket City. Okay, that's cool. We got an upset brewing. Maybe. What? Japan? You talking about Japan? I'd like to go there one day. At least the Texans got the ball, yeah. Blindside block, yep. Yeah, I don't think he really needed to do it either. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Texans. I don't really know where they're marking it. They're still celebrating on the sideline. All right, there we go. Ball at the 30 as Mills is under center, and he hands it off, and he's going to lose a few on the play. That's not a promising start to the drive. Ideally for the Texans, you're able to, either one, punch it in, and if you don't, you want to just kill as much time off the clock as possible. Because, again, the Bills do get the ball to start the second half. Man, that could be a killer, again, if the Texans aren't able to punch this in. And it's a 3 and out. If they get a 3, then all right, it's a free 3 points, I guess. But compared to what you could have had. 2nd and 12, Mills drops back, looking. He's going to swing it out in the flat, and he's going backwards. It feels like the Texans don't want to score. Oh, man, again, it's only 2 plays, but it just feels like this. It's like I could have predicted it, really. The touchdown wiped away, and then all of a sudden the Texans, who had that long drive, all of a sudden don't remember what they did earlier. It's going to be third and 17. Wife plays video games. Oh, man, I wish I was born 15 to 20 years later. Okay. To play video games, I guess. I don't know. Interception counts. Oh, yeah, for sure. 3rd and 17, ball at the 37. Mills in the shotgun. Trips the right to one receiver left. Mills drops back, steps up, fires. It is caught at the 35. He's at the 30. And Collins, couldn't think of the name for a second, dropped at the 25. I wanted to say Hollins for some reason. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Houston leading 10-9. It's going to be 4th and 5 for Houston when we come back. The Rocket City Trash Pandas. Rocket City Trash Pandas. Is that like the minor league team, or is that like the not the expert YouTube video thing he did with college football? I can't remember. Either one of those. Born and raised in Wisconsin too, and definitely have a Midwest accent. Nice. Thought it might have been offsides. Yeah, nothing. The interception was not supposed to happen. I don't know. It just felt weird. Like, I know I feel like, I guess it's easier to say that after they were going backwards, but I felt like as soon as the touchdown was wiped away, I'm like, man, I feel like they're not even going to move the ball. Oh, well. Went to Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania to visit an old Army buddy. And I am from Brandon, Mississippi. And they treated me like a king because they liked the way I talked. Okay. Nice. I think Trash Pandas are minor league. I played against them in the Road to the Show. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. You were probably thinking of that Buffalo receiver. That's why you got. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's like Mac Collins, right? Yeah. Then there's Nico Collins. Yeah. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, make sure, again, to like and subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. Again, I mean, you know, that's more sports. I feel like we're all sports fans. So you gotta subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It is free to do so. I promise. There is no money being exchanged if you hit subscribe. I promise. There's no bill. No bills being sent your way. We played video games in the 80s and 90s, but the wives did not. I don't know why, but they hated it. Oh, well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, now, well, I mean, to be honest, the games that we play are different. There are a few games we play together. It is rare. I don't know. It's more on my. It's honestly more. It's gonna sound terrible, and it is terrible, to be honest with you. I am more stubborn. I like to play what I like, and I don't know. The games that she plays a little bit different, a lot different for me, and I'm not really used to stuff like that. So I need to. I don't know. I played a little bit. There are some games that I've enjoyed, and I've actually, before I was doing the broadcast thing, I would stream on Twitch. Again, that really didn't go anywhere, and then I would post the complete videos on on here. I don't know if I actually have them anymore. Yeah, so Lethal Company, that's pretty fun. That was pretty fun. That's one of those games I do enjoy. But I haven't played in forever. This is a 43-yard attempt from the right hash. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 13-9 is your score with 1:56 left to go in the second quarter. Matt Collins is on the Patriots. I think you're right. Matt Collins, yeah, I think he's on the Patriots now. I need a Newt's pretzel. I actually was not a fan of Utz. It's Utz, right? Utz, yeah. Can't remember. I thought trash pandas were raccoons. They are. Yeah. Trisk says, okay. Halftime score. Okay, 13-9. This guy. All right, we're back again. Buffalo will have about 1:56 to, I guess, take the lead or, again, to score anything. Again, they get the ball coming out of half. I guarantee you there'll be somebody coming in here saying, hey, who gets the ball at half? I'm like, I said that, and I know that's life-changing, but geez. I guess what bothers me about that, because I know, and it's going to make, and again, please don't take this personal, because I know it's a sports bettor that says that, and I guess that's what bothers me about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Field at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30. Oh, it breaks free at the 40. Cuts inside at the 45, 50. He may be gone at the 30, 20. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. Wow. 98 yards. You don't need Josh Allen for that one. And, geez. I guess on the bright side, the Texans will get the ball back. Oh, man. You don't really see that much anymore. To be honest, with the new kickoff rules, you don't see that. Mike Allstott. Nice. Number 40. OMG. Yep. You mean they play a second half? Yeah. That is unfortunate for the Texans. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 16-13. Buffalo leading with 1:43. Just like that. It was just a few moments ago. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, well, if the Texans, make a stop or something like that, they'll have a, head of the half with the lead. But nope. I mean, really just broke a tackle or two, and that was it. That was it. Fumble manifesting a fumble here. Don't think it would happen. That's the reverse jinx. This guy. 16-16 will be the halftime score. That's a good prediction. What happened to that? Houston got a field goal so fast after the touchdown. Left for a couple. Yeah, I know. It kickoff return and everything. Oh, they got a field goal. Oh, Allen threw a pick. That's what happened, John. I'm sorry. Yeah, Allen threw a pick. All right, so 16-13, Texans will have about 1:43 left to go, or you can leave out the about. They will have 1:43 left to go to turn the ball over. No, to at least tie it. Chris saying 16-16 will be the halftime score. I could see that. Trisk is saying Bills 23, Texans 13. That would be something. That would be something. As Prater's ready to resume play here. Here is the kickoff. Fielded at the 5. He's at the 15. Reversing field at the 20. Cuts inside and brought down at the 25-yard line. That is Smith on the return. And Houston will try to at least tie it up before half. The bright side, I'm gonna puke nuke. You can call me that. Call me at this. No, I'm not gonna call you that at this time. You're good. You're good there, Steve. All right, 1st and 10 for the Texans. Ball at the 25, their own 25. My voice going out. Mills drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is caught at the 30 and brought down at the 32. That is a gain of 7. as the clock continues to run. About 1:20 left. They are huddling up. I imagine after this they will be a little bit more aggressive because they're still in the huddle at minute 15 and counting here. You missed saying my prediction on the kickoff return. Oh, I did? I didn't see it. I'm sorry. 2nd and 3, Mills in the shotgun. Mills drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, fires. It is caught. Oh, he bounces off a guy, and he's brought down across the 50. Collins is down. He got rocked. Bounced right off him, but I guarantee you it knocked the breath out of him. Wow. That's the one thing, Trisk, is that that your name blends in with Nightbot, and I will have a tendency to ignore Nightbot. So I do apologize on that. So there is a injury timeout, 51 seconds left to go. And again, he is still down. I'm sure, again, it's just the air got knocked out of him. He took a big hit. One of your buddies just shotgunned a beer after that. Yeah, that was pretty wild. That looked painful. Yeah, he took a big one. Chris might have this one. Yep, 16-16. I mean, I'm sure the Texans will be glad to take that. Again, the Bills were the favorites. So, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, which is more of a traditional radio-style broadcast, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. It is free to do so. I promise you're not going to have to pay me nothing. And if everyone were to subscribe right now, I mean, hey, we'd be at 2150. That would be pretty good. 2150 would be a good way to end the night. I think that would be... Actually, I don't even know. I might actually be crossing that. I don't know. We'll see. We're at 2143. That's pretty good. Thank you guys again for subscribing. Broken rib. Really? No way. No way it's a broken rib. Where are you hearing this, Nick? Maybe. Okay. Talking Josh. Hit. He hurt. I'm not following their primitive. Not following there. I mean, and it's Nico. Nico Collins is the one that's on the ground. You prepared for another overtime game like the last time I watched? I'm down for that. I forget what was that one. Which one was it? I'm sure I may have reacted differently for that one for many reasons. Nico is not who you want to be hurt. Oh yeah, well, I don't want anyone to be hurt personally. I hate injuries. I love the physical game. I'm sure some people are confused by this. I love the big hits. I love the physical game. By the way, Collins is on the sideline. He seems to be okay. He was just running. But I love the big hits, the physical game, but I think most people hate injuries. I feel like, normal people hate injuries. But we also, again, the real fans of the game that enjoy the big hits. As Mills fires over the middle, it's caught the 45, and he's brought down at the 42. That's a gain of 7, and the clock stops at 42 as a Bill is shaken up on the play. He's going to run off the field. That's the second timeout, actually, for the Texans. Where are you tomorrow? I'm going to be south of Houston tomorrow doing Hardin and Hitchcock. Hardin, despite being ranked in the state, they are actually not the favorite. So that's interesting. We'll see. Color guy, it's going to be Todd. Todd's my guy. Yeah, it's pretty much just the same crew. We're just traveling. And I already told J-Dog, the owner, that, hey, we'll go as far as Hardin goes. If there's anything left after that, maybe. 2nd and 2, Mills drops back, moving to his right, steps up, fires, it's caught at the 35, he's at the 30, this Kirk at the 20, the 15, the 10, and brought out of bounds. Oh no, he's brought in bounds. Oh, Kirk, you better hand the ball to the ref, the clock is still moving. Kirk, I think he thought he was dropped out of bounds. The referee kept saying to play on, which I guess might help the Texans, but they got to hurry. They're under 30 seconds. So first and goal at the 8. Oh, man, they're kind of panicking here. 13 seconds. Mills drops back looking, floats it to the end zone. It is caught, but his feet were out of bounds. Man, and now you only really have one more. I mean, you could maybe try another play if you try it quickly, but I didn't like that. Kirk celebrated. The team didn't look at the clock. They again, I mean, the fact that you clearly see the ref doing this, like to keep the play moving, that was not good, because you could have way more time left, and you could maybe punch it in here, but not necessarily. Kirk, yeah, you should consider doing Montana State. It's going to be a really good FCS game. Is that this Saturday? What time would that be? So this Saturday, I actually won't be able to do any games, but my dad, who is actually Trisk in the comments, he has agreed to do a few games, and I will let him know what games that I have. But again, like, there's a lot of illegal streams, and I think the illegal streams are going to come back for ESPN this week. So I only have one ESPN game that I'm going to ask him to do, and then there's another CBS Sports game, which, again, is it going to be the greatest game? No, but, you know, it's a safe bet that no illegal streams. I mean, CBS Sports, they ban those streams. So that's where I'm able to have some success. So, and then I'll be back Saturday night. I'll be getting in late, and I'll be able to cover a game. It's this Saturday at 2. What channel? What channel? Because honestly, I mean, that would be pretty good. I mean, I don't know if there's illegal streams for that. That's the thing. Man, that'd be cool. They waste a lot of time. I know. I know. I don't know what they were doing. They were celebrating too much there. Second and goal at the 8. Mills in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Mills drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, fires. It is caught. Touchdown, Houston Texans. But there's a flag. There is a flag. Mills is pointing to them. Everyone's saying it's on the defense. The flag is on the 7, which I guess would mean an offsides call. Pass interference, defense. Oh, wow. Pass interference immediately, I guess. Penalty declined. The Texans have just taken the lead with 5 seconds before the end of the first half. Wow. Wow. ESPN Plus. Okay, I have ESPN Plus. Okay. I'll can't promise I'll look into it, man. I that'd be fun. Again, it would be my dad on the call, and he does a great job. In fact, my style is it's not really, I copy a little bit of him for me. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is. Did he get it? He did. He just snuck it in there. It is good. 20-16 is your score with 5 seconds left to go in the first half. Wow. Boom, indeed. Yep. Would laugh if there was a 10-second run. This guy. 19-16. 20-16, sir. It must have been the Niners and the Rams week 5 that you got tired in overtime. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That's on me. If that's a Thursday night game, then maybe it was the way the game was. Maybe nobody wanted to win or something. I can't remember. I'm sorry. That's on me. Sometimes I guess I can act like a rotten child. Like if it's after a long day on Saturday or Sunday, I can see myself losing it for sure. But on a Thursday night or Monday night, standalone game, there's no way I should do that. It is 1620 Pilgrim. Not familiar with that. Great first half. Oh, it's been great. Especially, I would say, the last 20 minutes of real life time. Yeah, I would agree with that for sure. Here is the kickoff. And that's going to be booted in the end zone, and he's going to take a knee. Never watched an FCS game, but I've seen a lot of people talking about it. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, Montana, they've been like emerging as like a really good FCS team in the last few years. But I'll look into it. Pretty much if I find out that there's no illegal streams, then heck yeah, I'll probably put that one on. Again, my dad will be covering it. And again, I'll be back Saturday night. And it looks like Allen's just going to take a knee. That's interesting. They had 2 timeouts. Not saying they'll be able to do much there, but I mean, you get 15 yards or it's close, you maybe have a chance at a 68-yard field goal. I mean, I'm just saying, kickers can kick that now, apparently. That is the end of the first half. The Texans lead 20-16. As the Bills, again, receive the second half kickoff. Going to get that out there. That way, if anyone tunes in, I won't even acknowledge it. Let's see. What the? In the 1620, the first Thanksgiving Pilgrims. Gotcha. I assumed it was like some sort of commercial about something. I don't know. From like the 1980s or 1990s. How are you doing tonight? Hey, happy belated birthday. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, thank you for that. But yeah, hey, it's going all right. We got a good game here. Again, before you go, I'll still be here for halftime. It's only about 12 minutes. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. Again, this is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, which is more of a traditional radio-style broadcast, make sure, again, to hit the like and subscribe to the channel. It is free. It is free to do so. I promise. And, of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. Again, the chat is a very big part of the channel. So don't be a stranger unless you want to be. I just realized I've been lying this whole time. Because I said that the Panthers were the last team that I had to do. Apparently it was another team that I just happened to gloss over. And that was the Titans. So the Titans are a team that I have yet to cover on the channel. So... oh well. Thought it would be lower scoring, but now I'm thinking 38-35. Well, that's the thing. I mean, because of the defense the Texans have and the lack of offense the Texans have, this half may be an anomaly. I'm not saying, you could be correct. Maybe this is just a continuation of the first half. But I would tend to still think that this game, I don't know, 30-23 or something like that, I think that's still very much on the table. 30-23. I mean, that's 17 points. I mean, that's not too little, but I don't know. That's my thinking, is that I think it'll kind of revert back, unless, of course, again, the big plays happen, which it's been very nice. I'm very pleasantly surprised. Now I know why you didn't want that hot toddy you had your dad watching. Not following there, Jerry. I'm not following. So I apologize on that. But yeah, no, again, appreciate you guys. All right, we're going to go over some of the stats for tonight. Again, I'm still working on this new thing that we have here. I'm down here now. Okay. All right, Josh Allen, 11 for 15 in the first half, 88 yards and a pick. And then Davis Mills, 11 for 21, 122, and 2 touchdowns in the first half. Not too bad. I mean, he ended up doing all right. He was 4 for 12, if I recall. Now he's 11 for 21. That's pretty good. James Cook, 7 carries, 75 yards. And he was at 75 yards pretty much to begin the second quarter, at the beginning of it at least. So they just stopped giving the ball. That's interesting. Allen 3 for 4, and then Ty Johnson 1 for -2. And then for Houston, Woody Marks 8 for 44. Chubb 4 for 16, making sure you guys can see that. Hutchinson 1 for 9. Mills 1 for 5, and Noel 1 for 5. Buffalo receiving, Ty Johnson 2 for 36. Davis 1 for 22. Palmer 1 for 10. Knox 1 for 9. Halls 1 for 8. Shakir 3 for 4, Cook 1 for 2, and Elijah Moore 1 for -3. I don't think I mentioned the rushing touchdowns there yet. James Cook also had a rushing touchdown, of course. And then for the Houston, Nico Collins, 3 for 55. Kirk, 4 for 46 and a touchdown. Higgins, 2 for 18 and a touchdown. Schultz, 1 for 8. And then Woody Marks, 1 for -5. And then for team stats, which, dang, I cover it. Of course I cover it. Let's go and make me a little bit smaller there. First downs, Texans actually leading with 13-7. According, the Bills have 7. Total yards, 201 for the Texans, 155 for the Bills. Average yards per play about the same. Bills leading with 5.7 yards per play. Texans 5.6. And then time possession, 15 minutes, about the same there. Penalties, 4 penalties for Buffalo, 1 penalty for Houston. So there you go. The hot toddy for your throat, whiskey and peppermint. Oh yeah, no, I don't. No, I don't. I don't do all that. But no, not just because of him either. He actually. So I've mentioned this before on the chat. I can't recall how many of you guys were here, but I've never had a sip of alcohol before, and I remember for some reason, and he might not remember this. Pretty interesting half, especially the last few minutes of it. But I don't know. My dad was very adamant. Like I was like, I can't remember, 21 or 22. Like I remember him, and I can't remember what he was going to buy or where or whatnot. But he was like, hey, do you want me to get you? Would you like a beer? Would you like all that stuff? And I'm like, no, I'm good. It's like, no, seriously, do you want one? I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't want it. It's like, no, seriously, do you not want one? I don't mind getting you one. I'm like, no, I'm good. He's like, well, I think he just wanted me to try it. That way I would know what it would be. But no, I've just never had the desire to have a sip. Never. So I've never had a sip of alcohol. I know you guys probably see the statistics, of the younger generations not drinking or smoking as much. And yeah, I guess I'm part of that. I am part of that. I am still technically a millennial, as I was born in '96. So I was the last year of the millennials. But who's winning the Miss Universe pageant? We know you're watching the pageant on your second TV. No, I don't really know. There's no second TV here. But and if there were one, then I would not be watching that. I've never cared for that. That's something I remember my mom always loved. It never really interested me. Honestly, I only watched when I was younger, just, sports and then, just cartoons. I was just a basic kid. That was it. And honestly, nothing's really changed. Really, like the only regular TV I consume now is sports. I get my news, I guess, from social media, for better or for worse. That's really where I get it. And anything else I watch is YouTube. I watch just flat out other creators. I wouldn't say I'm a creator. I'm just really a streamer. I don't really make videos. So I watch other streamers or creators, and that's pretty much it. I drink from time to time. It's never been my thing, but I do have a favorite. You do have favorite drinks? Yeah, I imagine everyone, there's nothing wrong with it, So I just have never, I've never really found the appeal. Never found the appeal to do it. And now I'm stubborn at this point, so I don't want to do it now at this point. Every time I'm offered, I'm like, no. You could say I get a little snobby about it. I think that's what makes people mad. It's like, because I've been offered so many times with the same people. It's like, no, I don't want it. So I get annoyed. I guess it comes across as snobby. The next game on Prime is going to be Black Friday football. Bears at the Eagles. The Bears are 7-3. The Eagles 8-2. The Eagles will definitely be in first place. I guess the question for the Bears, will they be in first place? As the Bears host Pittsburgh this Sunday. Again, I will be covering that game. So whatever time zone you're in, Eastern 1 o'clock, Central 12 o'clock, whatever, I will be there covering that game. Right after that game, I'll be doing Raiders and the Browns. I've elected to go ahead and do that, and I'm, again, that chat will probably be very toxic, but I'm just going to hope that the Steelers can win, so I feel a lot better about it. And I might be a little obnoxious, too, during that day, so I do apologize in advance for my behavior. But, again, I'm not really a fan of Shador, but, if he plays well, he plays well. If he doesn't, I won't rip him until I see a lot of glazing in the chat or a lot of excuses. Then I will probably turn into a monster. That'll probably be a rough 3-hour stream. So I do apologize in advance. Again, you don't have to go to that one, but there might be a little bit more of the darker side of Dr. Delay on that stream. And then, of course, I'll be doing Sunday Night Football with I believe it's Buccaneers and the Rams, if I recall. That should be a good one. Remember, I couldn't wait till I turned 21 to drink, but then I didn't drink till 25. Oh, yeah, I got you there. Yeah, no, I got you. I don't know, never really the appeal. I don't know. I just never wanted to. I don't know. Got about 2 more minutes until halftime is over. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out for half. Again, there is a poll. Let me know who you think's going to win. The Bills at 71%, the Texans at 29%. Right now, though, the Texans looking like they're the better team. They have more yards. And I don't know. Still plenty of football left. I don't know if there's any of you guys that play Call of Duty, but Black Ops 7 released. I'm not going to get it, or at least not at full price, and I think I made the right decision. I don't know. That looks pretty bad. I don't know how many of you guys play Call of Duty. Still think the Bills win, but hoping the Texans can pull through. I think that's exactly how I feel, Goku, about it. I think we're all pulling really for the Texans, just to knock the Bills down a little bit, because, again, the Bills are definitely, again, one of the teams, like, in the playoffs, like, oh, you're playing the Bills? Well, not looking good for you. If you play the Bills in the playoffs and the Chiefs, like, even if they're not as good record-wise as, the Colts and the Patriots and the Broncos, like, who are you really afraid of, though, in January? You're probably afraid of the Chiefs and Bills. Still think, I already read that. I might get Black Ops 7, but I'll probably buy Battlefield. Yeah, no, I've never played a Battlefield game. I didn't buy. There's a free, like, the Battle Royale version of Battlefield. It's kind of fun. I play that a little bit. So I think I would, if I were to buy anything, I'd probably do Battlefield. Did you have a good birthday? Oh, it was okay. It was just relaxing. The highlight of the day was heading over to my mom's, my wife and I, and then, we ate with my mom. And, it was fun. Had a nice little carrot cake. Hadn't had carrot cake in a while, and I enjoyed it. My picks for Miss Universe. This guy. Mexico, Puerto Rico, R101A, Chile, Colombia, and Malta. So you are all about the Hispanic women. Well, that's not a surprise, considered you married one. And I'm the result. Drink once in a while. Drink once in a while in the morning and a while at night. Hey, there we go. A while. That's funny. Oh, boss, have you seen some of my chat engagements on other channels? You would know. Apologies for graphic. Oh, I gotcha. Hey, it's all good. Hey, again, I appreciate you, Steve, for always tuning in. You've been pretty great over here. As he fields in the end, he's going to take it out. He's at the 10, the 15. Oh, he slips at the 20. Davis, that whole thing just felt pretty wonky at best. Again, he took it out deep in the end zone. So the Bills will start this drive at the 20. And again, the Bills find themselves down in this game, 20-16. A lot of scoring there at the end of the first half. That was kind of a surprise, a pleasant surprise. Apparently, though, Sean McDermott, 15-35 when he's trailing at the half. So he is not good at coming from behind, as Allen is in the shotgun. Trips to the right to one receiver to the left. as Allen hands it off to Cook, and Cook is only going to get a yard. Tackled at the 21-yard line. Again, kind of surprised they kind of went away there from Cook, which I guess they didn't really have a lot of plays to go with Cook there at the end, but, you know, again, Cook had a really nice first 19 minutes. In the last 11, and I don't feel like he got the ball at all. It's kind of shocking. 2nd and 9 for the Bills. As Allen is in the shotgun, one receiver to left, 2 receivers to the right. Tight end in tight. Cook is now in motion, and he play action. Allen drops back, steps up, dumps it off over the middle. It's caught at the 25. It's at the 30, the 35, and brought down at the 39. That is Hawes with the catch. And that is a Buffalo Bills first down. I can be graphic with descriptive language like NFL film 70s footage. I would not know anything about that. I guess I've seen the old NFL films, slow-mo. I always thought that was cool, too. The old footage, it's all in slow-mo. That's so cool. 1st and 10, Buffalo in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers to the left. Allen lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking to his right, steps up. He's taking off and isn't going to get much. He only gets a yard after that play. Allen hasn't really run the ball too much in this one. Might see a little bit more of that here in the second half if they find themselves down. Again, he's really good at moving the ball with his legs. 4 carries, 6 yards. Hasn't really been able to get going. 2nd and 9 for Buffalo. Allen is in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right as Allen hands it off to Cook. Cook makes a guy miss. Still moving his legs as he's brought down at the 43-yard line for a gain of 3. Will Anderson coming off the field on a 3rd down. Interesting. Or is he coming on the field? Actually, I can't tell. The angle would not let me look at it, really. So 3rd and 6. But he is 10-1, 1 trailing on Mondays and Thursday. At least that stat states. I just made it up. Yeah, probably. 3rd and 6. In the shotgun. Going to be 4 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Allen going to motion Johnson back in. They need to get to the 49 for a brand new set of downs. Allen drops back. Looking, Anderson. Oh, he got to him, but he gets away. Allen's moving to his left. And now he's moving backwards. Where's he going? And down he goes. Allen slams the ball in frustration. That is a huge sack. Will Anderson didn't give up. What a play. Anderson really blew up the play. He got to him first, forcing Allen to kind of move around. And then Anderson gets back up and is still able to pursue him. Good stuff there by Will Anderson and the Texans. That's a loss of 18 yards. What was he doing? There is the snap, and here is the punt. And that's going to be fair caught at the 31. That bald friend of Seinfeld, Jason Alexander's kicker, said, "Can't have the worlds collide. These chat rooms are like that." I know Seinfeld. I don't recall that quote or really what that means, to be honest with you. I don't know what he was doing. That was pretty wild. Was Allen? I don't know. That was like a rookie mistake. I don't know what he was doing. Got to know when to throw the ball away. I know, exactly. I don't know what the heck he was doing. Allen with a... I don't know. That was pretty interesting. Well, I mean, maybe it's 3rd down. It's like, well, it doesn't matter. We're going to punt it anyway. Maybe that's what you do. If that was 2nd down, I think that'd be way worse. But maybe on 3rd down, it's not as bad. Giving him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, that was still a bad play, though. Like, that was not good. All right, Allen, good job. You keep running the wrong way. Yeah, again, I don't know what he was doing. That was interesting. Hey, that was exciting, though. That was exciting. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure again to subscribe. It is free. I promise I'm not going to charge you a dime. It is perfectly free, folks. And of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. The chat is a very big part of the channel. One of the worst Allen plays I've seen in a while, besides the interception he threw against the Bucks. I can't recall if I saw a replay of that game or not. I can't remember. But yeah, that was not good. I've seen so many quarterbacks this year that don't know when to throw the ball away. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Allen should know better, but I don't know. That was interesting. And he got really lucky there. It wasn't a big hit by Anderson, but yeah, if it was like, again, when Allen was cutting back at the end of the play, what if someone just rocks him and that's a fumble? And yeah, that was shocking. But luckily, it was only a sack. So, but yeah, Bears, Eagles, again, I expect to call that one as well. Nothing confirmed there. But again, Thanksgiving, I will be here for 2 games for sure. And again, I'll be on this Sunday for all 3 windows. And then, of course, Saturday again, I will be sure to have some streams up. I won't be here for the first 2. I will definitely be there for the last stream unless I am just exhausted. I'll be gone the whole day. And then I'll be arriving late. So I don't know. But I have made it. It's all hidden. I don't have it all plastered on your timeline yet. I've hidden them all. As there's a little bit of a stoppage at play here for some reason, just to report someone is eligible. All right, 1st and 10 for the Texans. Ball at their own 31. Mills is under center. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left as Mills, play action, drops back. It's a screen. And it's caught at the 30. He's at the 35. Breaks a tackle at the 40. Brought down at the 43-yard line. It's a nice catch and run there. Play action screen. I guess it works. That is a Houston Texans first down. I just skipped an ad, and then it kicked me to the start of the stream, and when I went back to the live, the ad finished playing. Wow, that is crazy. What the heck? It is crazy, though. YouTube, like, again, I'm watching other, YouTubers. There's a flag, apparently. But, yeah, the ads are crazy now. It's like 30 seconds. Some of it's a minute. And you can't skip it. It's like, what in the world? So, after all that, apparently there's a ghost 5-yard penalty. Looks like they are going to mark him back. So that play doesn't happen. Apparently an eligible man downfield. Again, they didn't go over that at all. So 1st and 15. Mills drops back. Moving to his right, dumps it off. It is caught at the 25. And Chubb goes backwards. Brought down at the 25-yard line. And that is a loss on the play. And now there's an injured Bill. Is that Bernard? Trying to see the name there. Injured Bill. He is holding that right arm and moving a lot there. That's not good. That is Bernard. Yeah, let's see the replay. Hopefully he's okay. Ooh. Milano's helmet got caught in between, or his arm got caught in between Milano's helmet and, of course, Nick Chubb, and it might have bent a way it shouldn't have. Doc is like, 1 minute ads, where's my money? Yeah, right. Yeah, again, obviously, it depends on viewership and all that, and, time watched. Looks like he's a lot. Yeah, I know, he was moving his legs everywhere there. But yeah, I've had some streams where I make some, decent money, decent as in, I don't know what decent is, but like for me, just starting out, let me actually look. The highest stream that I've ever had making money that was actually this past, as far as ad revenue, $57. That was the Notre Dame Pitt stream. So that was pretty cool. Have never come close to that, though. The next closest is at 38. But, like, for example, again, the highs and lows. Like this past Monday, Cowboys, Raiders, $4. So that's how much I made. So just a little insight there on what I make. It varies. I would say the average stream, about $8 to $10. Pretty cool. But, yeah, it varies. Better off without alcohol. It just makes you feel miserable when you go to bed. Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, again, I have no plans on ever changing. I'm just a stubborn person at this point. I'm stubborn for a lot of things. I'm just stubborn. So that's why it's not appealing, and I don't know. I'm just a stubborn human being. Again, if you're wondering what we're talking about, well, we're just making conversation because there was a injury on the field. Bernard was injured on the play, and again, it looked pretty... his reaction was very negative, so hopefully he's okay. So we're just kind of waiting to see what will happen. All right, we're back here, and again, Bernard he's heading straight to the locker room. Oh, man, that's not good. It's good to see the Texans fans clapping for him. 2nd and 16, Mills in the shotgun. Drops back, looking over the middle. He steps up in the pocket, and he's going to take off and run. He's at the 30, and he runs out of bounds at the 33. Nice little gain there, but there is a flag. Holding on the offense, and that's going to back him up 10. So Mills with a nice run with his, run with his feet. Obviously, it's with his feet, but nice play with his feet. But unfortunately, is nullified there by the holding call. Yep, that's just a textbook hook there. So 2nd and 26. As they're just moving backwards, ball at their own 15. Mills is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Mills takes the snap. It's a delay. Hands it off to Marks. He's at the 20 and brought down around the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10. Still going to be 3rd and long, but at least it's not as bad as, 3rd and 20-something. 3rd and 16 coming up for the Texans. Yeah, drinking you can go without. There's nothing to it. You can just hold your breath too long. It's faster, less hangovers if you want a sample of that thing. I'm good. I think I can go with, I don't need to do either. Unless I need to test my lungs out. 3rd and 16, ball at the 25, and it's going to be spiked into the dirt. It looks like it was a busted play, and there is a flag. Oh, jeez. That's going to be an eligible man downfield, and this pathetic drive will reach its conclusion very soon. Jeez. Again, it was wiped away. Again, they had a first down, first play. But, again, it was wiped away by a penalty. And, again, the penalties, what, three or four penalties this drive? Man. So 4th and 16, they will definitely punt. Just over 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Again, Houston leading 20-16. As Mills looks pretty tired there. Yeah, get him a break. As here's the snap, and here is the punt. And that is going to be fielded at the 19, and he almost steps out of bounds. He's at the 14. Shakir's running backwards, and he's tackled at the 12. I don't know what's with these Bills players and running backwards tonight, but that is not a good sign if you're pulling for Buffalo. And, of course, there is another penalty. Penalty. You like penalties, folks? I got a great game for you. Buffalo and Houston. I don't know where Allen's going. He's going into the end zone here. This might be I don't know. This might be half the distance if it's against the Bills. It should be half the distance. I guess and he was at the 12. All right, let's see what we got. Turn the kick, holding. Return number 38. Half the distance. Why is it enforced at the end of the kick? I guess it was before he received it. I don't know. Well, I guess that'll put it at the 9. What happened to the Bills last drive? I thought they were near the 3rd. They had a punt. Allen kept moving backwards for no reason and took a huge punt. Maybe we'll get some football here. Jeez, I mean, this has been pathetic. So, 1st and 10 for the Bills, as they are at the 9. They have yet to really show the field here. They've showed everything else except the field. This is great. First and 10, ball at the 9. Allen is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Tight ends in tight to the right. Allen sending a man in motion. As he takes the snap, hands it off to Cook. He cuts it outside, cuts it inside, and is brought down around the 13-yard line for a gain of 4. By the way, this is an excellent match for a Thursday. This is a pleasant surprise. I like penalties when they're ignored by the refs. My favorite penalties, yeah. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of penalties called by the refs, spotted by the refs in the last 5 minutes. That has really killed the pace of play here. 2nd and 6, ball to 14. Pretty good spot. Allen is under center, sending a man in motion. As Allen takes a snap, rolling to his right. Play action. He throws it into the turf. Incomplete. And Allen, I don't know if Allen was asking for a flag. I feel like he was. He was talking to the ref, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he was asking for a flag. Yeah, for a Thursday night game, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. But again, that last few drives really killed, or that last drive. The whole sequence there, the last 5 minutes, penalty, it just slows the game down. I hate that. I hate it so much. 3rd and 6, Allen in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, trips to the left, sending Johnson in motion. Johnson's now going to be his back to his right. Allen drops back, looking to his right. He's stepping up, trying to escape. He cannot. Down he goes. That's a sack. Is that Danielle Hunter? Man, that guy's been around for a while. Another sack, and the Bills will once again have to punt. Wow. I mean, that is tremendous by the Texans defensive line. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I don't know what the right tackle just got. I don't know. He was looking silly there. That is now the Texans' 3rd sack of the night. This is Wisnowski. A lot of skis, I guess, in baseball and football. As that's going to be fair caught at the 46. Fair caught by Noel. Hey, Dr. DeLay, I was watching some soccer highlights today. I was showing some soccer stuff to our PE class, and we saw some scorpion kicks. Do you know what they are? They were pretty cool. I know what they are. I could never dream of doing it. The one scorpion kick I guess I saw was like a goalie doing it. And that's the only one I've really seen. Yeah, no. I feel like that was pretty good. But as far as like skills, I guess that's where I lacked, is like the fancy skill moves. I never really did those because I just relied on me being awesome. I guess. I don't know. Never really did the skill moves. That was simple. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay, because this is what I do. I call games. If you like that traditional radio-sounding broadcast, this is the channel for you. It is free. It is free, so like it up. And, of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. The chat is a very big part of the channel, so feel free to chat it up. Talk about whatever you like for the most part. Again, the chat is a very big part of this channel. A few yards, and the Texans are in field goal range already. Yep. Hashtag Troy Polamalu. You have the A and the O switch there. But, yes. It's Pola, not Paolo. He wasn't your pal. He was a Pola. I don't know. But yeah, I like look at that, number 44, actually. That's pretty cool. Another commercial break. Hopefully, again, we can get back to the field and see some consistency here. No penalties would be nice. Texans, I thought the Bills had the ball. They just punted. Trisk, what are you doing? Hope my Bills can come back. Bad defense. Yeah, it's been rough. Really, last few. Really, the start of the. I don't know. Towards the end of the first half, it's really been bad Bills offense. To be honest with you, looks like the head ref has been knocked out of the game. Interesting. Wow. So Roy Ellison has been promoted to head ump. So can he come through? As he is now going to... So, yeah, the head ref is out of here. What happened? So here he is, and all of a sudden... he just pulled something. Maybe it's Achilles. Oh, my goodness. I think it was probably an Achilles. I think a ref tore his Achilles. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Just got my third tie in hockey. Yay, that hits profit. Nice, good stuff. I loved Tiny Troy, just not when he played us. Oh, yeah, no, those were fun. Steelers, Ravens in the 2000s, man. 1st and 10, Mills is under center. And Mills will take the snap, hands it off. This is Marks makes a cut. And is brought down around the 49-yard line for a gain of 2. Turf's so bad, the refs... I know. I'm telling you, man, turf needs to go away. There's no reason that they should have turf in 2025. I'm just saying, you can afford natural grass. Come on. There is a shaken up Bill on the play. Not too sure who that is. It's number 31 for the Bills. Trying to see what happened here. Looks like he's just Looks like he was just on the bottom of a pile. Yeah, his helmet. Okay, well, he got hit there. So Hairston, the shaken up Bill. I am watching the Miss Universe contest for your mother. She is rooting for Mexico. Mexico made the top 5 versus 3 Orientals and 1 Island. Nice. Geez, it's bad when even the refs are getting hurt. Yeah. He really tore his Achilles. I'm telling you, I feel like he did. I'm pretty sure. That's what it looked like to me. As soon as it looked like the same thing. He was just leaning forward and using, usually what happens whenever you tear your Achilles, you're putting all the weight on that leg and then you lift off and boom. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Football gods are punishing that ref for the assault penalties. There was a lot of penalties on that. So I was thinking maybe there are going to be less penalties now. I don't know. But, there's a lot of penalties to begin this one. So, injury timeout here. They're stepping away. They already actually stepped away. So, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, I would hit 2175. That would be pretty cool. Would be pretty cool, folks. Just saying. You guys should definitely do it. It is free. Pretty soon the Bills won't care about the win and will just want to get out with no more injuries. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely... Again, looking at the playoff picture, they do control the number 1 spot as far as the wild card. But I do imagine they would love to host games there in Buffalo rather than be traveling. But yeah, no, you're correct. A lot of injuries a lot of people just getting banged up. And, it's Thursday Night Football. Thursday nights, it is, I don't know. I'm against it. I know the NFL will never get rid of it. But, man, I hate them. I think you play it once. I think every team should play one Thursday night game, and that is it. That is it. So there should only be 16 Thursday night games every year. I think that's reasonable. I think that's fair. Rip the ref's Achilles. Yeah. Hopefully less penalties. Yeah, hopefully. Do you like indoor games or outdoor? I love outdoor games. I love weather. The weather is good. Why do we hate it? I don't know. All right, 2nd and 7 for Houston. Maybe we can get something going here. We've already been over 2 hours now for the game, and we're not even I guess we're just over halfway through the third quarter. 2nd and 7, ball at the 50 as Mills is under center. Mills takes the snap, and he hands it off up the middle. He's crossing the 50 and extending still as he's brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a nice gain of 5. And the running back's a little slow to get up. And yeah, Marks is not getting up. Now we have another injury. Wow. I mean, this is quite concerning, to be honest with you. Again, like we were just talking about, like Thursday nights, they are usually ugly. They're usually a lot of injuries. It's just the way it is. I mean, football is a physical sport. Bills get the win the next week in Pittsburgh. This guy. Just not a fan of coaching. This guy. Okay. All right. We get it, Trisk. So, yeah, another injury timeout. I don't know how many more injuries. Is the NFL that cheap where they don't have backup ref to put in? I guess so. Outdoor games because snow games. 100% agree. I love snow games, man. Mexico gave her answer to the question in English. Nice. Injury every other play now. Yeah. I say every day should have games. NFL should figure that out. No, I disagree, Steve. I usually like most of your takes. I disagree on that one. I completely disagree. This turf, yeah. It is already watered down. Exactly. It's too much. Too much. I love football, but man, do we not need NFL football every day. That's what we have college for. College football. True football fans will watch the MAC. They'll watch an 0-10 UMass versus 3-7 Akron. That's where the football is, folks. If you want it during the week, there you go. But yeah, no, I can't. I'm done with. I'm not done with it, but I'm just sick and tired of them trying to get every single day of the week trying to get a game in. Mills in the shotgun, hands it off, cuts it inside, but he's met at the line of scrimmage. Not going anywhere. That is Nick Chubb on the carry. And nothing doing. So after all that, it's now 4th and 2. As Allen looks on. I don't know if they're going to punt it or go for it here. Again, you think they would have made it. Now Bernard's arm is in a sling, so that's not a good sign. Browns vs. Steelers snow game last year was awesome. I love Jameis. It wasn't awesome for me. That was when I knew the season was over. And it really was. Looks like Houston's going to punt, but unfortunately cannot because there's a penalty. False start on the offense. Wow. We love penalties, folks. This is actually an anti-penalty channel. So if you like penalties, actually, you're gone. 4th and 7. Maybe we get a snap off without a penalty. I don't know. There's the snap, and here is the punt. And that is going to be fielded at the 7. That's a fair catch by Shakir. 5:47 left to go here in the third quarter. I imagine we won't see as many commercial breaks. Like I said, we're kind of running late already. Again, already over 2 hours now, and we're still chilling in the middle of the third quarter. When is a football game like a courtroom? When there is an injury. This guy. It's 10:30 my time, and we're only 8 minutes in the third quarter. I know, it's ridiculous. How about them Chanticleers? Yeah, right. Coastal Carolina. Actually, I don't know how they're doing. Go Chanticleers. This guy. We're all Coastal Carolina fans now. 1st and 10, ball at the 8. Allen is under center, receiver to the right, tight ends in tight. As Allen sends a man in motion, he hands it off to Cook. Cook is up the middle at the 10 and is brought down at the 11, as that'll be a gain of about 3. Josh Allen has been sacked 3 times this year. Timeout. He's been sacked 3 times, at least 3 times in 5 games this year. Last year, it only happened once. So maybe I don't know how to read, I guess. 2nd and a long 6. Allen is in the shotgun. Cook now motioning inside with Allen. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Allen drops back, looking over the middle. Fires, it is caught at the 15. Nice catch there by Shakir, as that is a gain of, I guess, 3 or 4. Makes it 3rd and 3 for the Bills. Ticking under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Again, Houston leading 20-16. It has been an ugly third quarter. They're doing good. They're doing good. Coastal Carolina is going to get a bowl game. Okay, nice. Good stuff there. Shout out Coastal Carolina. 3rd and 3. They need to get to the 18 for a brand new set of downs. Allen in the shotgun. It's going to be quads to the right, 1 receiver to the left. That's a lot. Allen takes the snap, looking over the middle, steps up, fires. It is caught at the 25. Oh, and he fumbles the ball. It's picked up by Houston. He's running inside and is brought down. For the moment, it is a catch and fumble. Was that Elijah Moore with the fumble? And it looks like it's going to be 1st down for Houston. Yeah. No, that was not Elijah Moore. That was Shakir. Shakir with the catch. Now, the question is, did he make a football move? Again, he took 2 steps, but did he turn around and have an opportunity to, I don't know. He makes the catch, takes 2 steps, 3 steps. I mean, to me, that's a catch and a fumble. First half under was a brutal. Yeah, it was. But now, second half, it's been all this. It's been all nothing. Not really turnovers, just bad football and just really, again, a lot of penalties. 1st and 10 at the 22 as Mills is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. So the fumble has stood as Mills takes the snap and he hands it off up the middle. He's at the 20 and brought down at the 16. I believe that's Woody Marks. Again, he was just shaken up a few plays ago, but he's fine now. Maybe Coastal Carolina can play Pittsburgh in the Texas Bowl. Coastal by 10. This guy. It's so dumb that O-linemen are allowed to move their arms so much before the snap. Yeah, I agree. Let's go hoping it's fun. It was, yep. Especially there in New England. Yeah, this guy. There's a lot of that for sure. 2nd and 3, ball at the 15. Good spot there as Mills is under center. Hands it off up the middle and marks. Can't really get much as he's marked down at the 14. That'll be a gain of 1. Makes it 3rd and 2 for the Texans. With me on that one. Yeah, I felt like he made the football move. 3 steps. Elijah Moore or less. But yeah, it wasn't him. It was Shakir. 3rd and 2 for the Texans. Again, they're leading 20-16. They are inside the red zone for a change. That's been rare in this second half. Mills is under center as he hands it off up the middle and Marks extending. Oh, what an effort. And what a 1st down for Marks. And he is shoved at the end of the play. I don't know how that's not a flag. as that is a Houston Texans first down. That was a nice play. Great effort by Woody Marks. And he's contacted at the line of scrimmage. That's the second time, though, where he's just kept moving those legs. It's great stuff there. Texans should run the ball here, at least go up by a touchdown if they don't convert. I don't know. I would go for a field goal as he hands it off up the middle, and Marks seemingly just gave up on the play. Nothing doing there with Marks. Marks a little slow to get up. The referee coming in just to make sure he's fine. Yeah, it kind of went down a little bit awkwardly there, but he seems to be okay. Game's over if the Texans get a touchdown here. I disagree. I think there's still plenty of time for the Bills to make something going, get something going here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10, ball at the 11. Mills in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right, sending Marks out in motion. Mills starts clapping, and now the clock hits 0, and that's going to be a delay of game, and that's got to be an annoying penalty if you're a Texans fan. I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. How do you do that? Crowd getting too loud for them, and they're home. I guess there's a lot of Bills fans there. I don't know. Chris, no, it's not. I've seen the Bills team come back down 15 with 5 minutes left. Oh, man, yeah. That was brutal. That was brutal. 2nd and 15. Mills is in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Mills drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, fires. It's tipped, and it's almost caught at the 11, but not able to hold on to it as it falls incomplete. That makes it 3rd and long. So we're looking at a potential field goal here if everything goes according to how I think it'll be. Buffy Bill or Cash? Buffy Bill. Not familiar there, Doug. Sorry. I'm a little confused there. One more like for 50. Yes, one more like, folks. If you're tuning in, make sure to like it up. It is free to like. Yes, he is a Ravens fan. 3rd and 15, ball at the 16. Mills drops back, fires. It is caught at the 12. Cuts inside. He's at the 10, spinning around, and is brought down at the 8. Good job holding onto the ball there, as Kirk was just getting leveled by a plethora of Bills. Scripted, yeah. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe. I guess you're probably right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I agree that it's scripted to a degree. To a degree at this point, I really do. I don't know. This is Farbane. I can't remember how to. Fairbairn. I can't remember. It's a 26-yard attempt from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. And the Texans lead 23-16 with 17 seconds left to go in the third quarter. McDermott really happy. D'Amico Ryans does not look happy. You missed the Ray Lewis Ravens. I do not miss Ray Lewis. Yeah. Yeah, not really. I mean, it was fun. I still get nightmares from last year's playoff game when Bernard punched the ball out Mark Andrews' hands. Oh, man. That is rough. I miss Jacoby Jones. Rest in peace. Yeah, I can't believe he's gone, man. Of course, he was on the Steelers for a year, too. He was a great special teams returner. The heck. All right, 17 seconds left. There's no commercials, so again, I think they're aware that this game has gone on way too long. As we're just kind of waiting to see when they'll kick it off. Again, only 17 seconds here in the third quarter. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Skip ahead to recent comments. I'm not following there, John. As Fairbairn. Yeah, it's Fairbairn. That's right. Fairbairn. Ready to kick things off to resume this one as there is the kickoff. A high floating kick, and that is down into the end zone for a touchback. So that's a little confusing. Again, they've struggled returning it, but then you kick it in the end zone. Why? I don't know. That's dumb. Buffy Bills. Oh, the Buffy Bills. Buffalo. I wouldn't say they're done. Devin Hester is still my favorite special teams player of all time. He was so electric. He was really good. He was, probably the best. But I don't know. I like Dante Hall. I barely saw him play, but he was fun to watch when he did play. The X Factor. I don't know. I have to think about that. 1st and 10 at the 35. Allen is under center, setting a man in motion as Allen, play action, rolling to his right, steps up and down. He goes. That's another sack for the Texans. Wow, and that is how the third quarter is going to end. The Texans leading 23-16. Wow. Allen has been under duress. Of course, he hasn't really helped. He's been holding on to the ball quite a bit. He's been holding on to the ball quite a bit tonight. You have a Ravens jersey and a Ravens pillowcase. My youngest son brought the pillowcase to my brother's house 15 years ago, and my brother threw the pillow outside into the snow and made him cry. This guy. I guess that is true. Yeah, I remember that. Daniel was, he was crying. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel. It is completely free. If everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit, I believe, 2175. That would be pretty cool. Would be pretty cool to do so. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Again, it is free. I hate that it says subscribe. It should just say follow. So, yeah, make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel. And, of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. The chat is a very big part of the channel. So make sure, again, to make your voice heard. Make your voice heard down below. And, of course, I do have a poll. 69% of you guys have the Bills winning, 31% with the Texans. Of course, again, the 31% currently looking good. That's me to do that to a kid. I mean, it was funny even as a dad watching. Yeah, well, he cried a lot. This defensive line is, they are having a night, man. They really are. This has been again, the Texans defense, they were going to be the ones keeping this close, so definitely fortunate for that. And they are definitely a big reason why they're leading. And yeah, I actually may have, again, because I forgot already who said it. But, they said, it's probably going to be 38-35 based on that first half. I'm like, well, I don't know. I think it's going to be, a little bit slower second half. Now, I said 30-23. I guess still two touchdowns. But, the second half has definitely reverted back to what this game probably was going to be, which, well, without the penalties. But yeah, more defense. A low-scoring game. Love how the Texans defense never gives up on plays. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice change of pace, watching my Steelers miss tackles and just look terrible. My gosh. I can't even. Bills again about a game and a half back from the Patriots. The Texans 3 games back from the Colts. So that is where they're at in their respective divisions as Allen is in the shotgun. 2nd and long. Ball at the 27. Allen lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle, checks it down. It's caught at the 32, and James Cook is dropped immediately after a gain of 5. I guess as a Steeler family, should have known better. Yep, he did know. He always has to be different. To be fair, I'm like that in everything else in life. 3rd and 13, Allen is in the shotgun. Allen sending a man in motion, trips to the right, one receiver to the left. They need to get to the 45 for a brand new set of downs. As Allen takes the snap, drops back, looking. He's moving to his right. Allen, he's going to take off a run. He's at the 35, the 40, the 45, sliding. Oh, I don't think he slid in time. I think he slid before that first down marker. They're going to give him the first down? I'd like to see that replay. They better give me that replay. Or else, ooh. Give me that replay. Give me that replay. That is close. Oh, the ball, I think, was just over it. I think he may have gotten it, yeah. All right, 1st and 10. That was close. In the shotgun, 2 receivers right, tight ends in tight to the left. As Allen takes the snap, looking, checks it down, it's caught, and he is hit immediately at the 47-yard line for a gain of 2. That was Gillum on the catch. Bought my dad a Packers jersey last Christmas. Let's just say he was, we had a campfire outside, it was snowing, and he burned it. Oh my gosh. That's a little too extreme there. I gotcha. One NHL team are the Mammoths. The Utah. Yep. Thought he slid before, too. Yeah, initially I thought, but on the replay there, I think it looked like he slid as he was over the line. 2nd and 8 as Allen is under center, receiver to left. As he hands it off to Cook down the left side. He's at the 50, stiff arm. He's at the 45, the 40, 35, and brought out of bounds around the 33. That is a Buffalo Bills first down. And again, Cook has been pretty much neglected for no reason. I mean, again, there's about 11 minutes in the second quarter left in the second quarter. He's at 75 yards. He just now at 106. So I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know if I would burn a jersey either. He kind of slid sideways. Yeah, it was weird looking. Yeah. 1st and 10. Allen under center, sending a man in motion. That is Palmer. As Allen takes the snap, hands off to Cook up the middle, and he crosses the 30, brought down at the 29. That is a gain of 3 for Cook, as he's starting to cook a little bit here in the fourth quarter. You told him you could burn it when I said his face. Oh, this guy. I don't know. I never had any beef with the Packers. Goku, is your daddy, what fan? Is he a fan of the Ravens? Because I don't understand the beef between the Ravens and the Packers. As it's 2nd and 7 for the Bills. Allen is in the shotgun. Allen takes the snap and hands it off to Cook. And Cook squirting forward to about the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 3 coming up for the Bills. And again, this is this is what they should have been doing. Running the ball with Cook. I don't know why they got away from it, but it seems like their offensive coordinator remembered, oh, yeah, we have James Cook. I guess we should probably let him cook. Who's jersey? Oh, it's Rodgers. He's a Bears fan. Oh, I see. That would make more sense. 3rd and a long 2. They need to get to the 22 for a brand new set of downs, and he's going to hand it off to Cook, and Cook is going to get stuffed. He may have gotten a yard after the forward progress, but I don't think he did. And it's going to be 4th and 2. I don't know. We'll see what's happening here. They're showing Prater on the sideline. They may keep their offense on the field. Looks like they did give him a yard after all. And Cook coming back. Your second favorite team is the Bears, and the second favorite team is the Ravens. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't consider Ravens Packers. I know, yeah, there's nothing there, but apparently Bears fan. 4th and 1. Allen under center. They need a yard. They're at the 23. They need to get to the 22. Hands it off to Cook. Oh, and Cook can't go anywhere. That's a loss on the play, and that is a turnover on downs. That was bold. And the Texans defense rises to the occasion again, denying Buffalo a first down, and the Texans offense will take over at their own 25. D'Amico Ryan's loving it. Is that riding dirty? What the heck? That's cool. That's funny. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. Is it just me, or did the Cowboys-Redskins rivalry die after the Redskins? 100%, it doesn't feel the same. It does not feel the same. But yeah, no, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, feel free, again, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. The chat is a very big part of the channel. And, of course, again, if everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit a pretty cool milestone of $21.75. Again, it is free to do so, folks. It won't cost you anything. I promise. You will not have to pay me nothing. So make sure, again, to subscribe if you like what you're listening to. Again, this is a radio-style broadcast. It's pretty much just an imitation of what I've heard over the years. So stupid. Take the points. I agree. Should have kicked the field goal. You'll not comment on the NFC North. I'm starting by Peace Journey. I am lost there, Draven, not going to lie. Texans D is not to be played with. Nope. They are legit. They are legit. The Bears, the Bulls, this guy. Trisk. I mean, again, we're Steelers fans. It's rough for us. And we like the Pirates. So I'm not going to be talking. I'm not going to be talking. Hopefully don't witness a tush push. It's disgusting. Nope. It wasn't there. But yeah, no, I agree. I hate the tush push. What the freak? I don't know. That was a weird call. Who do you want as Penn State coach? I do not like Penn State. I hope they hire a trash can. There you go. No, I don't care. It's not gonna. It doesn't bother me. I don't know. Either whoever they go. I mean, James Franklin, he couldn't beat the top teams. That was his problem. Yeah, I'm not really a Penn State guy. Why not take what you can get against a defense like this? That's exactly what I'm saying. You got to take the points there. You got to take the points. You got to take the points against this defense that came up big. Again, Cook has had a great night. And I think, if you need a yard, give it to Cook. But man, the Texans defense looking pretty good. Trash can for the win. Heck yeah, there we go. I don't know if it would make a difference. 1st and 10 at the 25 as Mills is under center, receiver to the left, receiver to the right. As Mills takes the snap and hands it off to Marks. He hurdles a guy on the ground, but then is brought down at the 26 for a gain of a yard. At least Chicago is one good baseball team. Yeah, no, I don't know what. Trisk, hey, Trisk. Come on. We don't need to be chatting about the Bears or anything like that. We are not any better. And again, we like the Pirates, so we're the Cleveland Browns of baseball over here. Missouri fan? Okay. Yeah, Missouri, they're kind of, I guess they're top 25 with all due respect. As Mills drops back, fires, it is dropped over the middle. I believe that's his second drop of the night. I can't remember that tight end. It's like the backup tight end. Stover. Yeah, Cade Stover, his second target. And again, that's another drop. And now it's 3rd and 9 for the Texans. The last thing you need here is a 3 and out. And you want to keep this clock moving too. So that ain't ideal. But the Pirates have the best pitcher. Oh yeah, for sure. But what did that get us? Nothing. We need some bats. 3rd and 9, Mills in the shotgun. Mills drops back, looking over the middle. Heavy pressure, moving to his right. Mills trying to escape and throws it away. One of the coaches looking for a flag, but he was clearly out of the pocket, so I don't know what in the world. Or was it thrown? Yeah. Well, let me actually look at this. They're saying you've thrown it behind the line of scrimmage. Ooh. That was close. Regardless, it is going to be 4th down, and the Texans will have to punt. Doc Fitzgerald or AB if you had to bring one in. AB. AB was never at Pitt, but yeah. I mean, you're talking about the Steelers, yeah. Antonio Brown, heck yeah. There is the punt, fielded at the 27. He's at the 30. Cutting inside at the 35 and is brought down at the 37. That is Shakir with the return. And the Bills will have another opportunity. Not much time off the clock there. That's a pretty bad drive after the Texans D made a great stop there. You would have kicked the field goal? Yeah, I would have as well. Bills are all hype. Josh Allen is mediocre. That's a take. That's a take right there. I respectfully disagree. It is pouring outside. Lights just flickered. Ooh, be careful. You'll be right back. I think it might be snowing. Heck yeah, lucky you, man. For me, it's pathetic outside. It's like hot and humid. Well, it's 60 degrees, but it's still humid. Defense shut you down. Yeah, no, they have been, but I don't know. I still disagree with that take about Josh Allen being mid. Fitz to the Panthers and AB to the Steelers. Oh, yeah, I'd rather take AB on the Steelers. Steelers, Pitt, like if they had Fitzgerald, would it really matter? No, they would still be middle, maybe upper echelon of the ACC, but it wouldn't matter. And then AB on the Steelers would elevate the offense beyond, like Rodgers would be going to him like 15 times a day or a game. And yeah, that's what we need. We need another solid receiver, but we don't have it. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style, which is more of a traditional radio-style broadcast, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. This is what I do. Oh, and it's free. Again, I don't know why they call it subscribing. It really should just say following. There's no money exchanged, I promise. Never mind, hello, just dust. Oh, that is tough. That is way off. I did not say anything about baseball and Walter Payton, Gale Sayers, Brian Piccolo, along with. No, they were good back in the day. But again, it sounded like you were dissing the Bears, and historically they're great. But currently, again, they're okay. But again, we don't need to talk trash because what are we? What are we? What are the Steelers? Mediocre. The referees will decide who wins this game. Probably. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that one. The referees usually do, sadly. We're returning to Houston, where, again, the Bills will have the ball. They're going to have it at their own 38 with just over 9 minutes to go in this one. Again, the Bills getting the ball back after 3 and outs. Of course, the Bills turned the ball over on downs when they were deep in Houston territory. So 1st and 10 for Allen as he is in the shotgun. Receiver to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Allen lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is caught at the 42 and pushed out of bounds right there. That is going to be a gain of 4. Sid the Kid got 21 points on the season. I need a playoff push out of the boys. Yeah, they were looking really good to start the season, but now they've kind of fallen back to where we thought they would be. 2nd and 5 for the Bills. That was a really good spot. Ball at the 43. Allen in the shotgun, drops back, looking over the middle, steps up. Oh, he's being wrapped up and down. He goes, I guess technically he's down as they're going to whistle it dead. That was Barnett with the sack. Who's that? Can't remember. Derek Barnett? I can't remember. Regardless, that is a sack, a loss of 7. Now it's going to be 3rd and 12 for Buffalo. Yeah. The typical stuff there. 3rd and 12 for Buffalo. Sacked 5 times in this one for the first time since week 1 of 2023. Allen drops back. They're bringing the blitz. It's a little floater to Shakir. He's at the 35, the 40. Oh, he's at the 45. He's got the first down at the 50. He's at the 40. Cuts inside at the 30. Now he's outside at the 20. And that's where he's pushed out of bounds. Oh, on a 3rd and 12, the Texans brought the blitz. But they forgot to cover the guy in the flat, and he was wide open. Oh, man. And that is a first down for the Bills. Looked like 51 was lined up offsides. Oh, I guess I didn't notice there. What a play. Oh, yeah, Mexico won Miss Universe. Oh, good stuff. This guy. 1st and 10 at the 20. Allen, pump fake, stepping up and down. He goes. That's another sack. Settle with his, I think that's his first sack, I believe. As he settles down, Allen there. That's going to be another loss. Another sack again. That's the 6th sack the Bills have surrendered tonight. And again, to be fair, Allen is holding the ball quite a bit tonight. But that is not ideal if you're a Buffalo Bills player or, of course, a fan, as it'll be 2nd and 16. This is the first time he's been sacked 6 times since the 2022 wild card versus Miami, which he was sacked 7 times as Allen fires. It is caught at the 20, and Shakir pushed out immediately as it's going to be 3rd down. So 3rd and 10 coming up for the Bills. 6:20 and counting here in this one. Again, Houston leading 23-16. But Buffalo driving down the field trying to convert here. Again, they kicked a field goal earlier. You could probably kick a field goal now, and you'd only be down by 1, which you could win off field goal. I'm not saying, again, all that's hypothetical, but still. 3rd and 10 in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver out, wide to the left. A running back is out wide as well as Allen drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, throws. It is incomplete. And there's some play still happening. I don't know what happened there. Allen just trying to get rid of it. And the Bills are going to settle, I believe, for 3. Again, the Texans pass rush have been all over they've been all over the Bills O-line. Kick the field goal. Yeah, they should definitely kick the field goal if they don't convert. No, yeah, they need to. They need to. Again, had they done it earlier, then you could win it with the field goal. But now you still need a touchdown because of their decision from the last drive. This would be a 38-yard attempt from the left hash, as Prater, the longtime kicker, looks to make it a 4-point game. The kick is up. The kick is right down the middle. It is good. The Texans have their lead cut to 4, 23-19 with 5:44 left to go in the 4th quarter. We got a good one for Thursday night. How's not intentional? I thought it was, but you can make the argument the receiver that was running the drag was right there on the other side of the lineman. So that's what I was thinking as well. I get you. I wouldn't, if they called it, it wouldn't shock me, but I feel like that's what they were going to go with. Smart move, yep. Intentional grounding, yep. I still stand what I said about the Bills winning this. Oh, no, I could easily see the Bills winning this for sure. But yeah, no, pretty good game. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do. I call games. So again, if you like the style that I have here, which is more of a traditional radio-style broadcast, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. That's pretty much it. Again, if everyone were to subscribe right now, we would definitely cross 2,200 subscribers. That'd be pretty cool to have happen. Again, I'll say 2,175. Again, it is completely free. All it is more football, sports really, on your YouTube feed. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Unless, of course, you're not a sports fan. Then I guess that is a problem. But then why are you here, I guess, is why I would ask. But I appreciate it, again, for scrolling all the way down to find me, because like I know I'm buried. Again, everyone in the world is covering this game pretty much. So I really do appreciate you guys letting me call the game for you guys. And, of course, again, chat down below. I really do try to respond to as many people as I possibly can. The chat is a very big part of this channel. Good no call wouldn't have been a bad call. Or it wouldn't have, again, I feel like it was either way. Either way. I could see both sides. They didn't call intentional grounding. Why? Again, I'm assuming because of the receiver on the other side. There was a receiver running a drag. But, yeah, I don't think that's what he was looking at, obviously. He was trying to get rid of it. But there was a receiver technically on the other side of that lineman. Big wow. Big wow indeed. Big wow indeed. And, of course, again, I'll be on this Sunday again. Of course, I'll have stuff going on this Saturday on the channel. I won't be in this chair. It'll be someone else. We'll have a great fill-in for you for some college football. I'll be away all day Saturday. I'll be away pretty much from Friday mid-afternoon till Saturday. I'll be barely at the house. And, of course, for Sunday, I got Steelers, Bears, Raiders, and Browns. That's going to be a toxic game for sure. And then, of course, Sunday Night Football with the Buccaneers and the Rams. So, again, hopefully I see you there. Again, if you subscribe, I will just appear more up on your feed. That's pretty much the only difference. That's literally the difference of subscribing and not. As Prater kicks it off. That is fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. Reversing field. Cuts inside again. Reversing field once more, but that is not going to work out. Brought down around the 20-yard line, so the Texans will look to chew some clock. And ideally for them, they kick a field goal at the end of this drive. They needed some points. A touchdown may end. It depends on how fast they score. But that is there's still plenty of time left to really think about that. The extra point is costly. Oh, yeah, it was. Yep, it was. So 1st and 10 for the Texans. They're going to mark them down at the 21. Chicago Bears are looking for their first win against a good team. Yeah, that's true. I think they haven't won a single game against a team with a winning record. As Mills is under center, sending a man in motion. He drops back. Play action. Steps up. Fires to his left. It is caught at the 37. And White saying that is out of bounds. Higgins is saying that's a first down, which it is. First down for the Texans. Actually, White was asking for the push-off. But there was no push-off called. Let's see here. Little shove there. But not like too crazy. I've seen way worse not called. And I've seen less called. So 1st and 10 for the Texans. As Mills is under center, receiver to left, fullback in the backfield. That's a throwback. Sending the fullback in motion as Mills takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, and he is thumped. That was Chubb on the carry, and he went nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage. As we tick under 5 minutes in this one. Again, the Texans clinging to a 4-point lead, looking to run out the clock. At least the Bears are winning games they're supposed to, and that's better than being 1-8 against good teams. Oh, yeah, no, I agree. A win is a win. Might get, playoff time, I don't know if I'd buy him. But, yeah, for sure, no, they're doing what they need to do. That's what, again, winning is what matters. As it's 2nd and 10 at the 37, Mills drops back, fires. It is caught at the 41 and pushed out of bounds. Oh, the clock is going to run here. I guess they're saying his knee was down. So that's interesting as the clock will continue to run again. Approaching 4 minutes here. It's going to be 3rd and about 6 for Houston. We still don't know if Aaron Rodgers will play against the Steelers. Yep, it's going to be either him or Rudolph. Definitely hoping for Rodgers. As it's 3rd and 6. Mills is in the shotgun. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Mills drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 44, tackled immediately. He is going to be well short of the line to gain. And now you have a decision time if you're Houston. And Mills looks like he's going to jog off the field. So the Bills' defense stands tall. And looks like Allen will have the ball with about 2:50 left to go. Maybe 2:45. Bills are going to go through a gauntlet at the end of the season. Yeah, I know. They have a lot of division games for them down the stretch. So here's Townsend ready to punt on a 4th and 2. At their own 45, high snap, handle well. There it is. It's off. And that's going to bounce at the 8. Oh, and it's picked up at the 15. Oh, what a heads-up play by Shakir to get a few extra yards. As he runs out of bounds around the 18 or 19-yard line. And, 2:48 left to go. And that's, again, you have to imagine the Bills need to put it in the end zone. Both teams with all 3 timeouts as well. Aaron will play against the Steelers. I think he will. Touchdown time. Not there. Rudolph isn't a bad option, though. Better than Cooper Rush. Well, yeah, but that's not saying much. Allen time, sack number 7 or 8? Yeah, probably. We'll see. I'd say go for it, but the defense should be able to stop him. Yeah, I was actually leaning that way, but, it's not the worst idea to punt. 1st and 10, Allen in the shotgun. Allen drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught by Cook at the 20 and brought down around the 24. As the clock continues to run, again, he was tackled in bounds. 2:35 and counting. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Bills. A lot of announcers drink water in between the commercials. Something you look up whenever you're doing this. 2nd and 4, ball at the 24. Allen under center. As he hands it off to Cook up the middle, and he runs into his own lineman, but still able to get a few yards there. Going to at least get 2, maybe 3, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Texans leading 23-19. Bills with the ball. It's going to be 3rd and about 2 whenever we do come back. Arrow will not play against the Steelers. Okay, did I say that? If I said that, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you, sir. Yes, he will not play against the Steelers. I guarantee that as well. Go, go, go indeed. Chicago Bears have 7 games left, and they have 6 games with teams with a winning record, and Cleveland Browns are the only game. Oh, wow, and the Browns are a tough out. Yeah, the Browns, again, that defense, it's a tough out. Have you watched the way Shakir runs? He runs with a ski motion. It is... I haven't really noticed. Here come 2 blitzes. Maybe. Probably. So it's actually going to be 3rd and 1 whenever we do come back. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you again for scrolling all the way down to find me. That's really nice. Again, I appreciate you guys. Again, if everyone were to subscribe right now, I would hit 2,200 subs. I'm just saying. It would be cool. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, it is free to subscribe. If you do like the style that I have, it is more of a radio style broadcast. So I do appreciate you guys for letting me call the game for you. And again, we are in the 2-minute warning, so bear with me. And of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. And of course, I do have a poll. Right now, 67% of you guys have the Bills winning, and they're pretty much driving to make sure that you're correct. 33% have the Texans winning, who are holding on for dear life. If the Bills lose, then we might get a dumb decisions video. Yeah, yeah, probably. Yeah. Man, I actually had a decent impression of him a long time ago, but I need to refine it. Yeah, JG9, he's awesome. I like those videos from JG9. The one last week on the Dolphins coach is brutal. Yeah. Well, he calls it out. He's such a nice guy, but he actually might be very toxic. I mean, when you think about it, because that's what he does is he rips people. It's actually pretty funny. But he's cool. He's actually, again, he's one of the examples I use to do this. So that is, yeah. So definitely check him out if you haven't done so already. And again, let him know the doc sent you if you ever do go over there. As we're working our way back to Houston again. Houston leading 23-19. The Texans looking to hold the Bills here. Bills with a 3rd and 1. They're going to be at their own 27. Give my man a sub. Oh, yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, Don. Again, like it up and sub it up. It is free, folks. Think of it as a follow. It's not you paying any money. I promise. There's no subscription. 3rd and 1. Allen in the shotgun. Trips the right. 1 receiver to the left. And the referees are walking around. I don't know for what, but they are. He makes some good and fun videos. Oh, yeah, no, he's great. Now the play clock is down, so that's not good. We won't be able to know what's happening. That's kind of suspect. But then again, it's a 2-minute drill, so you'd think that you'd be moving fast here. Jack Ham, that's at what, 59? 59 likes, that's pretty cool. 3rd and 1, ball at the 27. They need to get to the 28. Allen in the shotgun. Lifts the leg, takes the snap, looking to his right, fires. It's caught by Shakir. He's at the 25, the 30, and pushed out of bounds at the 36. That is a brand new set of downs for the Bills. That's what they needed there. They needed a yard. He got plenty. Again, there's no more play clock, so we're going to have to just trust the refs here. So 1st and 10 for the Bills as they now have it at their own 35. Allen is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Allen takes a snap, looking to his middle, fires. It is caught. He's at the 40 and brought down around the 44. That is Ty Johnson with the catch and run as the clock runs now at 1:45 and counting. And they're moving quickly. 2nd and 1. Allen in the shotgun already. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Allen, it's an RPO to the tight end, and he will get the first down. That is Dawson Knox with the first down. Clock again continuing to run at 1:30 and counting. They do have the play clock back on now. That's always good. I don't think that's accurate because they just... Yeah, that is definitely not accurate. Allen in the shotgun. He takes the snap, drops back, looking, fires. It is incomplete. And that is interesting because it looked like it rushed Allen in the snap. That is interesting. I don't know. The Bills might complain about that later if they lose this game. And it is one play, but I mean, it looked like Allen was rushed. I don't think he wanted to snap it. He was clapping. That was interesting. They just said the play clock isn't working. It was the honor system. I'm assuming it was. If Houston defense wasn't so good, I'd say no-brainer. Allen wins at the end. Not so sure. Yeah, it's gonna come down to the last play. I'm surprised Johnson caught a pass, and I think I would see this guy, Ty. Yeah, you're hilarious. 2nd and 10. Looks like the clock is back and not working. Allen steps up. Moving to his left. Now he's circling in the pocket. What is Allen doing as he takes another sack? Oh, that's huge. And you think the Bills are going to take a timeout here, and they will with 56 seconds. Allen takes another sack. Again, the receivers, I'm assuming, aren't really giving him much space, but that is... Allen tonight has held on to the ball for quite a while. Let's see the replay. Yeah, really, again, he's got no help down the field. He might have had a little bit more, but again, that's already about 3 or 4 seconds. Oh, man, it has been a rough night for the offense of the Bills as the Texans defense living up to their number 1 ranking as far as points and yards. No, sack number 7. Dude needs to get rid of the ball. He had time to throw it. He did. But yeah, there's really no one open. The defense of Houston has done very, very well. Sacked 7 times. That's tied for his career high. 3rd and 20 for the Bills. Ball at the 37. Allen in the shotgun. Allen lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle. He's running backwards. He's moving up in the pocket, and down he goes. There's another sack. There is a flag. There is a flag, so hold the phone. It is in the... And Allen is a little slow to get up. I imagine it's holding. If I had to guess, 7 sacks. Now it's 8. I was making the Steelers defense thinking they'll get sacks. I predict no sacks. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Holding on the offense. That penalty is declined, and this is essentially the ball game, folks. This is essentially the ball game. Again, Will Anderson has had a great night. Oh, wow, yeah, he was just flat out tackled, and he still is able to get some. He got his hand there still on the sack. Oh, my goodness. Will Anderson has had a great night, but really this entire pass rush, it's going to be 4th and 27. I can't even pronounce that. He says, come on, H-Town. They look like they may be able to pull an upset here. 4th and 27. They're at their own 29. Allen in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers left. Allen drops back. Looking, fires it, floats it. It's caught at the 40. It's a good ladder. He's at the 45, the 50. Oh, he's got the first down. He's at the 35, the 30, and steps out of bounds at the 26. Oh, my goodness, the hook and ladder. What a play. Unbelievable. The hook and ladder. He floats it up to Shakir. Another guy comes behind him. Unbelievable. The Texans were baited. And that is a first down for the Bills. They are at the Houston 26. Awesome, Street. Thank you. This is an awesome game. This is great. Allen in the shotgun. And now there's a timeout, Houston, as they are just shocked. Wow, indeed, bro, this game, it's crazy. How do you allow them to convert that? Well, the hook and ladder, hey, it's beautiful when it works. That is great. Oh, that is fantastic. That is awesome. I thought it was over. I thought it was too. Unless there was going to be an illegal contact penalty or something like that. You know, it would be something stupid like that if it was Mahomes. You know, 4th and 27, throws it wildly, it's incomplete. Oh, illegal contact, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. You know that's what it would be. That's what it would be. That was great. That was fantastic. Now things, oh, man. That missed extra point says, yeah, no kidding. 1st and 10 at the 26, Allen in the shotgun. Allen sending Cook in motion. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Allen takes the snap, drops back, looking, floats it down the right sideline. It is caught, but they're going to say he was out of bounds. Oh, what a catch. Unable to keep his feet in bounds is Gabe Davis. That was a heck of a catch. There is one. Oh, yep, the left foot out of bounds. Let's go. Over 200 people in the chat. Oh, yeah, we popped off at the end. Again, thank you guys for scrolling all the way down to find me. Appreciate you guys. 2nd and 10 for Allen. Ball at the 26. Allen in the shotgun. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Allen drops back. It's a little in the flats at Johnson. He's at the 25, the 20, and brought down at the 17. That's going to be a gain of 9. There is a timeout. Makes it 3rd and 1 with 28 seconds left. So timeout, I believe, Buffalo. Thought he caught it for a second. I thought he did too. That was a nice effort. So yeah, timeout, Buffalo. Wow, what a play on that 4th and 27. The good old hook and ladder. The Texans were just bamboozled. As the kids would say, that was straight up diabolical. 3rd and 1 for the Bills. They need a yard for a brand new set of downs. Again, they have one timeout. They are at the Texans 17. Trips to the right, one receiver to left, sending Shakir in motion. Now Shakir's back in the backfield. Allen fakes the pass, floats it to Shakir. Oh, it is tipped by Will Anderson, and it falls incomplete. And just like that, it's 4th and 1, and this is the ball game. This is where I think a future new rule for under 2 minutes, a team can trade timeouts for 30 seconds on the clock. I don't know. That sounds... I think we've talked about that before, Trisk. The more I think about it, I think that sounds too much like the XFL. That can stay in the XFL or something like that. 4th and 1. Allen in the shotgun. Trips to the right, one receiver to left. All they need is a yard to keep the game going. Oh, and Dawkins moves early. Deion Dawkins, the left tackle. He had happy feet. That is now going to make it 4th and 6, and it just got a little bit harder. It's going to be a 10th. Oh, this is not a 10-second runoff because, again, the clock was stopped. Yeah. Not a catch. Yeah, no, it wasn't a catch. All right, 4th and 6. This is the ball game. They need to get to the 17 for a brand new set of downs. Allen is in the shotgun. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Allen sending a man in motion. He drops back. Heavy pressure, floating back, fires. It is intercepted. And that is going to do it if there's no flags. And, oh, there is a flag. Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag at the 11. Allen is pointing against the defense. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Pass interference. Offense! Oh, that is the game. Allen can't believe it. But Dante Bayo, you better believe it. As the Texans pull off the upset. The Texans may just have Josh Allen's number. They've had so much trouble in short yardage conversions tonight. Yep. Maybe that's why they did the false start. I don't know. Good game. Oh, yeah. Zebras will decide it. Not necessarily. Not at the end there. Thought it was going to be. Wow. And that is pretty much going to do it after a few kneel downs. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. This has been awesome. This was a great ending. Allen thought he got bailed out 100%. Son of a biscuit. This guy would be game over if they kicked the field goal. Exactly. Again, it goes back to one, the missed extra point. And then, of course, again, another. They could have kicked a field goal earlier. They would have driven. It would have been 22-23, even with the missed extra point. And then you just kick a field goal there. Again, you never, ever take points off the board, folks. I understand that is what it's the new way to do things with all the analytics, but in reality, it's ruined a lot of coaches and it's cost a lot of games from people. You're going to go to sleep. Oh, have a good night. Oh, yeah, appreciate you guys. Texas D is nasty. It's great. It is fantastic. It is awesome. It's definitely worthy of being number one ranked. That's what they are. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, before you go to like and subscribe, if everyone were to subscribe right now, I would hit 2,200 subs. I'm just saying it is free to do so, folks. It is free. You don't have to pay me a dime. So make sure, again, to subscribe. I'll be back Saturday night. I mean, I know I'll have the streams going for Saturday. I'll have someone else in the chair on Saturday, but then Sunday I'll be back for some more NFL action. Steelers, Bears, Raiders, Browns, and then, of course, Sunday Night Football, we got the Buccaneers and the Rams. So, again, I got plenty of football on the channel coming up for you in the coming days. So make sure, again, to subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys for hanging out. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate you, Bill. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for another great stream. It was a great stream. Again, the game really helps me out. If it's a boring game, then it's like a boring. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Oh, one on my main. Yeah, I really was close to picking Houston. I, in the end, did not. I did not. I'm like, I'm just going to go with everyone else and pick the Bills. Great game. Great stream. Yeah, appreciate it, Houday. Appreciate you, man. You did a great job tonight. Thank you again, Jerry. Appreciate it. Sub and log out. Yes, make sure, again, before you go, to subscribe and log out. Told you. No, you're correct. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, CD. Pick Texans as 6.5 dogs and line reverse big time an hour prior. Really? Wow. Good night. Good night, Trisk. You called sack. Yeah, you did call it. It's a shame it wasn't 6-7. It was 7-8. The Bills are trash. No, they're not trash. They're not trash, Bill or Ivan. Not trash, they're Ivan. 2319, I am sure that's a Star Trek date. Yeah. I actually have no idea. I didn't watch Star Trek. But yeah, no, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, before you go, subscribe. It is free, folks. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Again, I might go on Saturday night, but again, I will have someone else here Saturday. And if they're not able to make it, then I'll definitely be able to see you Sunday. So make sure, again, to subscribe for more NFL. Again, that's what we are. We're all NFL fans here, I imagine, for the most part. So, yeah, no, appreciate you guys for hanging out. And I will catch you guys later. You guys all have a great rest of your night. Thank you, Denny. Good game, good call. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. And Sean, good to see you. I've missed you, man. Hopefully you're doing well, man. I really do appreciate you stopping in. Just trying to boost your XP, this guy. But yes, I will catch you guys later. You guys all have a great rest of your night. Peace. Peace out.